Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy Black.
Talk about Shay, it's your man's in them, J.
What's going on? It's your boy M-Max Rich, and this is
Keep in Mind.
And we got a special guest, actually a guest that I've known since I was like, what, 16, 17?
Yeah,
That make me feel
14, 15.
That make me
We was
feel
kids,
old.
bro.
Yes,
I like how they make me feel old.
I didn't say you old. I said I knew you that long.
Nah, you just gave him his age just now.
I don't give him his age.
I'm sorry.
I don't give him his age.
Nah,
When I say I knew Black since I was 15, I don't make Black older.
Shout my guys out, man. It's your boy
that's
Arlis
what's right.
Michaels, the professional chiller. We here, man. Keep in mind.
Arlis Michaels, all right. Arlis Michaels in the building.
Arlis
all right?
Michaels.
And you have-
I like the aesthetics too, man. We got black over here and tan over there. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Yeah, that's
I like
how it
that.
is. That's how it is. Arlis, what is professional chilling? Let the people know. That's an old project of yours, right?
Yeah, that was that was my first project. One of my boys, he passed away, Ag Murder. He gave me that name. He used to always say, "Man, you like too cool for school. You like professionally chilling." So for like
That's how that came up?
for 2-3 years, I was trying to figure out what was the next step because I started from the DVD era in 2005. So I did that Real Talk TV DVD with my cousin Monster Mook. We did that for 5 years. So what happened was when 2000,
Real Talk was you?
Yeah,
didn't know that.
me and Monster Mook did that. So we was regarded as the top 5 like popular DVDs.
At that time,
And then when 2010 hit, it was like we became like in a standstill because everything went digital.
Yeah.
So now World Stars created, a lot of blog sites came, so we wasn't able to film and put stuff out at the same time because now, people could film themselves and upload it. 'Cause now YouTube got big, so now it's like it kind of put all the DVDs out of business and stores were getting raided. So like for about 4 years, I was kind of like stagnant, like damn, what's the next step? Because now I'm just in straight artist mode. Like usually I was, artist / businessman. Like so now I didn't really have the leverage that I had when I was, doing with the DVD. So one day, a lot of my friends, they used to always come hang out my apartment, and clowning around, cracking jokes all day. And I'm like, I got it. I'm gonna create this show, based on everybody's character. And I was probably one of like the 3rd or 4th web series, and it popped like off the gate.
Yeah, that was before Money and Violence and all that.
Nah, if I would have started when I was supposed to, I would have been the first one. But I'm a type of person like I like to do things right because I'm investing my own money, so I don't have time for
talk your talk.
I don't have time for failure.
Yeah.
So I'm like I want to make sure it's right, put the right characters in it, and it was trial and error. Like certain things that I look at now, like I could have did it this way because now I know 100% how to do everything. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff like trickery stuff for like cameras and stuff that people don't really understand like when you watch like movies. So you gotta really like y'all do a podcast, so y'all would have to probably watch every podcast out to figure out what and what not to do and how would yours separate from everybody else.
Definitely.
So that was the thing. Like I emphasized like a lot of comedy and stuff. I had my grandmother in it. I had you know what I mean? Because Money and Violence, it was Money and Violence and Respect Life. And then being from out there where they from, I'm like it would be in the same scenery.
Right.
But I have family out here and I stayed out here too as well. So I'm like, I'm gonna do the whole out here in Long Island and then, like tapping, this is an untapped market and I'm gonna just put everybody on like that. And it worked. You know what I mean? We was regarded top 5 with that as well. Now I'm venturing off to doing like movies and stuff. So I have 2 movies coming out. December 23rd, my birthday, and Christmas Day.
Dope.
Oh, that's what's up.
So
Where they coming out at for the people if they want to know?
it's gonna be on Tubi. It's gonna be on All Black. It's gonna be on demand. It's gonna be on. I'll probably put it on YouTube for the first 24 hours. Let everybody just view it for free. Trying to get it on Netflix. It's gonna be a pretty much all majority Tubi, Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm an aspiring actor. I'm down for a role.
man, you gotta,
I'll be like Wyclef
If you
and
talk about
Top
rap,
Shot.
you be an aspiring rapper too. if you said you're a welder,
I'm an aspiring welder, man. Yeah, come on.
A little bit of
You don't want me to take the jack of all trades from you, Rich? Is that what it is?
Nah, I remember. I used to make. I used to make music with Lawrence.
Yeah.
With Big Bro and whatnot. And another reason I stopped even trying to hop on tracks is because I don't want to go perform nowhere. And sometimes I remember one time you asked me, I was like, Jerry, are you willing to go perform at all the venues and all that?
Bruh.
You know what I mean?
So tell me what I need to do and I'm going to do it. What do you need me to do? You need me to read these 4 lines? You need me to smack a bitch? What do you need me to do? Because I'll do it.
Jay say gonna be the next Denzel.
Yo, bro, come on now.
I was gonna say,
I have a lot more here, man. I'm with it.
was gonna say besides that, we're gonna get into our topics and everything like that. But how exactly would you say that you even got into the film industry and all of that?
I ain't gonna lie, that's something I always wanted to do from a kid, and like even when I was younger, like you know, I first started off in the Bronx, so I was on like the Cosby Show, like 2-3 episodes, like as a kid.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my mother worked with Marilyn Santana and Bud's mom, and somehow they did like some audition. I was on a couple. I think I was on like one Nickelodeon show or something like that when I was real young.
Which one?
I forgot, but I won like a Singlelodeon. I gotta just find. I forgot the name.
Singlelodeon.
Marilyn
Like Santana. That's from the Steve Harvey show, right?
Yeah.
What was his name?
That's dope, man.
The one that died, right?
Yeah,
He got killed.
They got,
I mean, that was by accident too, wasn't it? Like he got a straight bullet, supposedly.
Some shorty said
the girl set him up.
Oh damn, he was cool as hell too.
Yeah, he was on his way, you know. That's still like a big, like blow.
Yeah. All right, damn. All right, well, we're gonna get back to this film thing because I do wanna, if you could.
Film is the wave, man.
Film is the wave. I mean, hey man, if we can get up on, if we could be up on Tubi, I'd love it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna get y'all.
We could be podcast hosts in a movie. Come on.
They got to come to the studio. She get rocking, you know.
I'm with that.
Ever since I seen Living Color as a kid, I knew I wanted to do films. I thought that was the illest show, like growing up.
Living Color was fire.
Because you gotta think about it, he put his whole family on.
Yeah.
Like he don't even get enough credit. I think he's one of the illest to ever do it. I'm like, he really created generational wealth.
Keenan. Right?
Yeah.
Keenan right there.
You gotta think about it. He put his brothers on. They put their kids on.
Yeah.
That's ill.
Yeah.
And you gotta look at who discovered. Jennifer Lopez was a dancer.
Jim Carrey.
Jamie Foxx.
Tommy Davis.
And everybody, he discovered mad people.
Put up people on the map.
So I think that's like the illest. I think, you know, even though he probably doesn't really, I don't know if he cares or not, but I think he's one of the illest.
Even his brothers always say that he is the GOAT.
The funny shit about that, because Marlon just did a stand-up yesterday.
I heard.
Apollo. But he was on the Breakfast Club in the week, and he was talking. I was like, yo, Keenan don't get enough credit. Like,
what up, Dilly Rapper Crew?
Him and Damon were like, they paved the way for these guys, like, for a lot of people, for real.
Facts. All right, well, before we're gonna get to know him a little bit better when we get to our classics and everything like that. But as you know, this show is about relationships, dating, and kind of events.
Rosie Perez, I'm Ali B says.
Yeah, she's one of them. Facts. Ron Holler, say what up. She's a salute to you too.
Who's that, Ron Holler?
No, Ron Holler. The union DJs. Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
I was gonna say, all right. First thing, Jerry, you had came up with a couple of things that you wanted to discuss before we even get into our topics.
Oh, yeah, man. A few things happened this week. I don't know of, current events.
Oh, before we go into them, how was your weekend?
It was good, man.
Simple?
I want to get through it.
You guys came from somewhere.
We went to the Coliseum to support So Rich, King P.I.B.
So Rich, you interviewed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Splash, Trapland, Fast Forward General, White. There's a whole bunch.
All of them, yo. Shout out to
everybody.
All of them.
They working, man. They working hard. They working hard.
That was a fire little. That was a fire.
There's a lot of little kids there. So
facts, mad little kids. That was a beautiful thing. They had the Roosevelt High School cheerleaders.
Oh, that's dope.
Shout out to what's his name? Because King V.I.B. like
he's doing his thing.
He's really like living up to his name.
I'm telling you, man.
He says he's the biggest. He's trying to do everything.
I'm telling you, man.
He's a grinder. He's a grinder.
That man worked. He been on the show twice already. He was like our third guest ever.
Early,
in that video, we lost that footage, but then he came back. He got a little wasted that episode.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, but we had a great. It was a great episode.
Shout out to him. All of them though. They doing that.
He worked hard, man. He worked hard. Shout out to King P.I.B. once again, y'all.
And next year we need to be doing the commentary.
I don't think he probably can't hold his liquor.
Huh? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying him
drink like that for real.
Yeah, no, he's on the show.
Yeah, bright lights. That's a whole.
The heat from the bright lights. Some people don't know what to do with
it. I don't think he can hold his liquor like that.
What's it called? All right, so Jerry, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Really, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I went bowling.
Oh, that's what I do too.
Yeah, my
bowl for money and everything.
Well, if I would have did that this weekend, I would have lost a lot of money. my girlfriend, all of a sudden is a professional bowler, You the professional chiller.
I ain't going for.
She's not a real professional baller.
Nah, but it's funny.
She had 3. You saw her?
You posted one and she waited and she was like,
I was like, oh. She's like, yo, shout out to my fans.
Yo, that's crazy. That's what's up.
But go ahead, Jay. My bad, y'all. That was my weekend.
Black and Black. That was pretty much.
Yeah, I was at the game too. Like I said, that's what I was doing. It was dope.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Now, there's a few things that happened this week that I definitely wanted to discuss. One of them being Cameron and shooting his shot at Joe. What's his name? Joe Smith. Joe Smith's current wife, because they're not separated.
No, they're together. They're married.
They're married. They're still married. And he basically, shot a shot at his Joe Smith's wife. If you didn't hear that story, you see, I wanted to talk about it. If you didn't hear the story, Joe Smith's wife said was on live and explained how she has a OnlyFans and she wanted to bring in the money. It's been a while since ex-NBA player Mr. Smith has been able to bring in the bread, and she enjoys a certain lifestyle. So I wanted to know what you thought about Cameron shooting his shot.
I mean, I would have did the same thing. I mean, she
put it out there.
You gotta realize, like, and no disrespect to Joe Smith, like, you gotta realize, like, when you meet somebody, this is how you met her. So what make you think she's gonna change? Like, she was doing pornos, so she's doing pornos. So obviously, you was intrigued by her getting fucked by another man. That intrigued you to her.
You probably watched
her. You wouldn't
think
if he was, especially since he was that guy when he was in the NBA making his money, that he was just like, yo, I'll take you out of that lifestyle. I want you for me.
Yeah, but she never. You can't keep somebody that don't want to get kept. She never wanted to get out of the lifestyle.
The only reason she hung around was because he had money at the time.
All right, so bet like this. So you got to look at it like this. It's guys that's broke and they have a chick that hold them down, right? That ain't gonna stop him from cheating.
Nope.
So you look at it like she's a decent looking female, so she's in her 50s looking like that. We can imagine what she looked like when she was on her prime. You know what I'm saying? So,
what kind of
and then you got to think about it, like, you know what I'm saying?
Which way? And watch a few videos.
I seen the naked pictures on. I'm like, yo, I'll smash.
Me too. I did too.
She just had no booty, but she was right.
She was right.
She was right.
And then you got to realize the money not coming in now. So so now his pride is like, baby, you don't got to do this. But he blew like $58 million.
That's what I was about to get to. Yeah. So I went to go look up his earnings. It was 60.
He made $60 million.
He made $60 million.
But they said after he also didn't account for taxes. Because I heard after the 60,
which is a lot of.
So he blew it like he had to.
He was blowing money fast.
But and Kevin Hart said himself, he said it best. He was like, bro, if you get something like $60 million, take half of that and put that away for taxes. And then take half of that $30 million, and then that's what you have to like splurge and spend on. The other 30 is what he does for investments. So it's like, I don't know, man. So then you guys are saying because he had a bag and he blew it, and he's now married to this. She chose to marry him, guys. Yeah. So I mean, like I'm pretty sure he didn't say, yo, I'm gonna get married to you, but you can still have niggas blow out your back.
What you about to say?
Yeah, but you gotta realize he might have not have said that like at the wedding thing, but you have to judge how you met her watching her getting smashed by another man. You watching somebody, so you was intrigued by like, damn, I want to fuck her. Now you start fucking her. Now you like, yo,
I want to marry you.
I want to marry. She was doing things that the other girls wasn't doing. She looks nasty. She's gargling nuts. She's sucking dick. She's going crazy.
She's wilding.
She's wilding on him. So he's like, yo, let me put a ring. That's why he's so hurt. Cam got a bag. She probably Googled them and see they got like 50, 60 M's.
They got a nice so little.
She like shit, baby. I might have to go suck some dick for this.
I did hear he moved out the house though.
Yeah, so
they said he moved out.
That's what I heard.
A few days later.
Yeah, so you got to think about it. To her even record him, she don't respect him. So why would you even want to make that work?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going nowhere where I'm not respected at, and I don't know whose house that is his or hers, but now he moved out. Like, you know what I mean?
So are you leaving at that point? Or are you trying to stay with your wife to make it work?
I'm not staying with why would I stay with her? He should have never married her. He should have just kept smashing.
She don't respect
but he married her. We're not going to say he should have never married. He did. And now this is coming up. What, do you think that he should be on some, I want to save my marriage? Or should it be on some nice? She's for the streets.
She's been for the streets. You don't think she probably was fucking with other men during him? He's in the NBA. When he was in the NBA, you got to remember, he moving around, he going on games, he's living in a hotel. You don't think she probably had men up in that crib?
Smoke and Mirrors After Dark says she was blowing the money too. She also responsible for that.
All right.
She stopped respecting him after the money was gone.
Yeah.
That's majority girls. That's not just her.
It's how
You don't think Zion by Zion Williamson about to go through the same shit?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah,
He got a better bag than son.
He is.
Yeah, yep.
He is.
He is.
He is.
He wildin', nobody tell him like, yo, bro, you wildin', you gotta use a rub with these chicks. They going crazy.
What's that crazy chick that been making all the
Mariah Mills.
Yeah, Mariah Mills, the porn
Another
star.
porn star.
With the crazy BBL.
The
Like,
crazy shit.
Yeah, she's nuts. She's straight up nuts. And
Rich, what do you think, man?
me personally, I would never. I know you said he did marry her, but I'm not mad at his statement. I would have never married a chick I watched on TV getting smashed
Exactly. He was supposed to just fucking keep it
out.
pushing.
Yeah.
You get yo.
I learned that lesson after high school. I dated a girl, not because she smashed somebody else, but because she was young and still going through life. I tried to wife it, and I learned my lesson.
You know
Now,
what I mean?
Black, I know you usually say that the past doesn't necessarily have an effect on whether or not you make a decision on wifing
It
somebody.
doesn't. But I am not dating a porn star.
No, I'm not saying you are.
You understand?
Okay.
Because you get them, you lose them how you get them.
Mm-hmm.
He got her with the bag. He was buying Chanel bags, whatever was flying,
Cars.
whatever it was at that time. She was getting the utmost shit. The shit started slowing up, and that's literally what she's saying in the video.
Yeah.
That's all she's
She
saying.
said,
She's
I'm
like,
used to a
That's true.
lifestyle.
Yep.
she was like,
Yeah,
I
she
need
know
my
you know what-
lifestyle.
yeah.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to live a regular life. She literally said on the video.
She did.
She was like,
But if she just doing OnlyFans, I mean, if she ain't letting nobody smash, then fuck it. The money coming in, you gonna give me half, then fuck it. I ain't mad, I ain't tripping.
Cam said he wanted a massage.
So if you-
she looked like she was ready to give him the massage.
if you was with a shorty that never did porn, and say y'all money slowed up for whatever reason, I know you a hustler. You'd be okay with her doing OnlyFans, just playing with herself?
I would have never wifed her. I would, like, I'm
That's it. No, that's it, bro. No, he's right. That's the key part.
You gotta realize right there, I'm gonna tell you.
But
brother, I'ma tell you,
Rich said
I'ma
she wasn't doing porn first though.
No,
You
yeah.
gotta realize you learn a lot from a person in a conversation. Me, I'm a private person. The minute you put your relationship like on Front Street, that's when the monkey wrenches start getting thrown. There's always gonna be somebody be like, yo, Black man, yo, you bugging, son. My man just fucked her. Now you start looking at the girl.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from you. Start bugging.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. I didn't see it. Like, I had to tell my man, like, yo, boy, do you realize you just kissed everything in the party? What you talking about? Yo, she just fucked us up. And the nigga looked at her different, like, start wilding on it. But I could have probably handled it a little different, said it differently.
Yeah.
But now, what if the nigga was happy and I stopped this happy? They just had a movie like that on Tubi. Like, nigga, like, was dealing with a crow girl and shit. I think it's called, like, A Mission or some shit like that. His man told him, like, yo, man, that was a girl I was telling you about, man. She only won, like, $120, man. Fuck that sucker. He flipped on the girl, but he really was in love with her. So now what do? The minute you start, when you look at a lot of these celebrities, the minute when them shit start going to the media, it's mad monkey wrenches. Like, you see what they was trying to do with Lil Meech. Like, regardless if it was his cousin or not, he went in there, came out with it. Whatever. It ain't look like he was in there long. So, like, well, damn, nigga, unless he got some pussy in 2 minutes, like, you know, he came right in and out. But is it still a no? Who wants to go through that? Look at the Megan Thee Stallion situation. Now all her bodies came out during the trial. Now it's like, what's the
baby.
Blueface even tried to say
I'm just saying,
that.
what was the
Blueface
boyfriend? Party.
Party.
Now he embarrassing, like,
Yeah.
damn, you don't fuck baby, fuck. Now his old rep, he feeling like, cause now he feeling
He
less.
cheated because of that. The violence.
Yes, now he
feel like he
feel
did.
because every man feel like they that guy. So when they walking with their girl, like, damn, like you couldn't fuck like a mailman or somebody outside of this business. Cause now none of these niggas is wifing. They just, she young. They probably getting drunk, just letting these niggas pop her. Now, why am I wifing you? Why I can't just pop you then?
Yeah.
I don't, cause I went through situations like that. I'm cool, laid back. Girls be trying to hit me with the wifey shit. I'm like, come on, you can't be.
Son, we had this conversation.
That's crazy how y'all just looked at me. You said that.
Like,
Why you think I'm the sucker? You think I'm the sucker? Like,
Do
no.
the whole background check. When the background don't pal, I'm like, oh, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to really look at it like that. Like,
So you can't fault. We can't fault Cameron for shooting this shot, even though she's still a married woman.
Hell no.
Game don't give a fuck. I didn't fuck married women all the time. That shit is cool for me.
You know what's funny? Somebody told me, because I forgot what episode. Matter of fact, when we had Diddy Rap Up Crew here, we had discussed. We had all went around the room who had slept with a married person before. And then, like, when I posted that clip, mad people were making comments like, "Oh, I can't believe you. That's bad karma that's gonna come your way and all that different stuff." I'm like, I'm not the one who's married. So
I mean, people told me that in the past, but my thing is, right? Why would the bad karma come my way? Wouldn't it
go to the married person?
Like she chose to get married. So now if the girl step out the situation, you know, man, that's probably why I'm not married now. Because I'm like, well, damn, if I do that, maybe that's why I look at like certain girls funny because they know how to motherfucking balance this shit so ill. Because I done had it where like you smash them and then the next day they post their husband talking about the love of my life. I'm like,
cold-blooded. Love me some him.
But you know, I'm like, you know, I'm stupid sometimes, so I really like the picture and put fire.
No, I'm gonna like it.
You know, they were the post on Neighborhood Talk or Spiritual, whichever one of those podcasts where they said, oh no, it was Cash Facts. Cash Facts said, or Justin, or respectfully Justin.
Go ahead.
One of them said, to like or heart the picture of a couple when you know you smashing one of them in the couple is crazy.
That's nasty work. I feel like it is. That's nasty work. But I mean,
that's not nasty work.
I'm supporting your relationship.
Yeah, I'm supporting you. But we did. I was on the show going. We would definitely help. I would definitely help a girl who's like going through something with her man. After I smash, she'd be like, "Nah, you need to stay with him. Yeah. Like, why don't you work it out?" No, it wasn't on this show.
I'm gonna tell you.
Sex, love, and alcohol. Shut up.
I'm gonna tell you this. I've definitely been. Like, if I ever dealt with a chick that was cheating, I'll talk to him about the relationship. I'll give him advice. I'll be like, well, you can't be mad at him.
Terrible,
right after she done did everything to me.
I play devil's advocate.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, you can't do that to him. Like, that's violation.
The way chicks look at us, they the same way majority chicks cheat. They can sit there and hit you with all of that logic and all that, and I'll be like,
you drinking that fast?
Like,
nah, not a.
Cool it, man. Listen to the
like majority chicks cheat. It's like they say us men cheat.
Majority, bro.
Majority, like I mean, like a high percentage.
Majority
like
of chicks cheat, bro.
Yeah, majority of chicks cheat.
70%
in a healthy relationship, y'all believe a majority of chicks cheat.
They think there's a lot of. You got to realize, right? You know when relationships are really good when you don't see the person as much, right? It's like even having a friend. You don't realize all the shit you don't like about the person until they're around you all the time. So like, it's best not to play a person close. You be like, I don't really like this dude. It's like something about him. Because now you're around him all the time. When you play, I'm serious. If you really think,
you're like,
so now it's like a girl, right? When you first meet them, you judging them by their looks. Like, yo, girl, like, what you like about me? Yo, you fire. You got big teeth, nice face, and a fat ass. I can't sit there and say, man, you so articulate. I can't. I'm lying to you. I don't want to lie to you. But then now when you be around them, you be like, oh man, this girl ain't got nothing going on. I done watched a girl wear the same dress to 5 different clubs throughout the week. I'm like, oh, this bitch got the same shit on.
Yes.
So I could just imagine.
Somebody there who seen her for the first time think she looking fire.
So it's like certain things, but I use all of that type of stuff that I see and I make it into content like for my movie because it's funny. I like to get a good laugh and stuff, and then you have the girls that feel like they have this fake lifestyle. Like, I'm used to this, and I'm like, when I met you, you had nothing. So what are you used to?
You're used to what?
You looking at these movies and stuff. How you Chanel material? You just had nothing. I'm not buying that.
You had rainbow.
Your Uggs was leaning when I met you.
So, you know, it's just funny. Like the best thing, the gift and the curse was Instagram being created because now you can really see people's true character. I done seen a girl that I know like take a video like in a forest kind of looking backyard and put like Jamaica as the location. I'm like, come on, that's my man back. Are you serious?
I know where you at.
Crazy.
Like I know where you at.
That's crazy. Women will do that for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta realize it's full of fakeness. So the social media, you could be whoever you want. You could take a picture in front of a nice car and be like Gone with the Wind. Right?
Oh my God! Not the caption.
Not the caption. Go
at any beach and be like, you somewhere else.
You can take a picture with 2 pistols.
Sancho Bay.
You can take a picture with 2 guns. Put war ready. You could be whoever.
War ready.
You could put whatever you want on Instagram. You could be whoever you want on social media.
No, the funny shit about the whole.
I might have to come to you for captions, bro. I mean, my man's ready with the captions, bro.
You gotta realize, like, even on the gram, the guys don't really have no filters. Girls be dead ugly. They have these filters. You be like, damn, then when you see them, like if you seen half them chicks that was at the Coliseum, you be seeing them on Instagram, like, hey, girl, you got stir fry shit. I know you went through that.
I've seen a couple of them in there, but like, you do not look like this on the gram.
Yeah,
but
you might actually put a little hard, like, little fire.
You do. But the funny shit about that,
serious.
No, but the funny shit about an ex of mine, when I took on vacation, she had a whole set of pictures that she posted a week after our vacation to make it look like
She
we
was still out there.
Like a whole different set. They do that shit, bro. They just fake the funk.
This is my 2. I was out there for 2 weeks, not 1. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's yo.
I'm still. I didn't pick up because I'm still out of town.
That is
serious.
wild. That is.
You have to really like
wild,
when you like bored, you in the crib, and you really look through people you know Instagram. Like you really know these people, so you know they go to the bank or borrow somebody money, $2,000-3,000. You look at certain shit, you be like, yo, nigga, you know you don't got nothing. You know what you're on.
Shorty just said that. Shorty said women and men. I've seen men flex with bottles that weren't theirs.
Exactly.
You know
I went to a
right.
club one day and seen a dude run out of alcohol and went in the bathroom and filled it up with water and was coming back out. I'm like, oh, this is too much. And taking videos
That's
and
insane,
shit,
bro.
Like it's a new bottle.
And you know, like I'm like the last, so you know me, I'm like, damn. I see like the girls sweating, niggas got like a $3,000 outfit, girls are going crazy, and I'm like, I'm dying to see what car this nigga get, cause my shit parked right in the front. Get in there, nigga calling a taxi. Ooh, I'm like, oh come on,
Can't even
man.
got one.
So we living in a world of like fakeness. So it's like,
Shit's wild, bro.
Shit in the shop. I had, I got too drunk. I gotta take the Uber.
yeah, so you know, you gotta look at like
parked around the corner, really.
exactly.
Anyway, speaking on that, speaking on social media and images and all that, we have discussed Keke Palmer and her man ever since that whole twerking in. I mean, the whole twerking on Usher thing, right?
That shit
And-
took a 360, right?
I mean, you know what's funny? I
complete
said it on
180.
the episode. I remember afterwards they broke up. And I said, if they broke up because she wants to show her independence, I think it's whack. But we don't know what's going on at home. I said that on the
Very
episode.
true. Yeah.
And then
Before you get to that,
yeah.
what is that man's job description? What does he do?
Bro.
He's an ex-football player, right?
No.
That's not an ex-football player. He played some sport.
No.
Yeah.
look
No,
him
there
up.
was a Darius. There was a Darius Jackson, not him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See, go look him up and see what he does for a living. That's what you have to look at first.
All right, let's see.
I don't. But
I could have sworn he was that.
But the video, she didn't even post videos. The
still shots.
Go crazy.
They look if it's
All right,
him
so you
because
gotta
it's
look at
allegedly
it.
this
Does
guy.
He does he? Hold on. Let's see what his job description is. That's
I'm
how
trying
we
to
got to
find out.
determine. Like we can't even find his job description. What does he do for a living?
I don't think he does anything.
I could have
Exactly.
sworn. I could have sworn.
So you got to think about it, right? He man does nothing for a living. Keke Palmer got some bread. He's looking at it
She
like
got a whole name, yeah.
she got a whole name and she got some money. She probably taking care of him.
Yeah, see, he played football. He not on the NFL, but he's a fitness guy.
Yeah, but he's not an
He's in
NFL
fitness and
footballer.
entertainment industries. He grew up playing several sports. Attended Fresno State University on a football scholarship.
All right, but that was college. He
Yeah,
ain't get no NIL. He ain't got no money.
He didn't get an NFL.
He was okay. He went to college for free, so that's cool.
Yeah.
He went to college for free. So now you got to think about it. Shorty a millionaire. He looking at like Usher's known for, you know what I'm saying?
No.
So he's looking at like shit.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh, matter of fact, here, what is Jackson's job?
I just told you that. I'm not telling you.
I'm about
What's
to
his
tell
job
you.
description?
Prior to getting involved in entertainment, Jackson was looking into pursuing his career in sports media,
Never heard of him.
and even received a certificate in broadcasting.
Never heard of him.
Per his Inspire Fitness bio. Oh, that's per him. That's per his bio.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Basically nothing. Basically a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, he teased a few acting projects he's been working on recently, including Dawn of the Predator, according to his IMDb page.
His.
He's an RN, bro. He's a regular nigga.
Regular nigga.
I think he's like a nurse.
Regular nigga.
I think he's a registered nurse.
He not trying to not say, I'm not approving of no domestic violence at all, but he ain't trying to he like, yo, this is my
Where
livelihood
you
right
wanna
now.
go?
So how do we feel about this then? Now this
I mean, it's not
finding out
okay.
this guy who doesn't
now-
really have a means
This,
of
but
taking
you gotta
care
think
of.
about it. It's not the first time he put hands on
Yeah,
her.
so which is what she got for the first
So who do we blame? We blame him. We blame. She keep going back to him. So she broke up. It was always a happy relationship. You making it like you happy relationship. Now you posted it. Somebody posted the videos. It had to been her.
Yeah.
And she
I
gonna
think
go
she
right.
was.
And she
It
gonna
was
go
her,
right
it was
back
her.
to him. And she gonna go right back.
But
to
She
she's
him.
left
trying to get
him,
sole
then got back
custody.
and
She's trying to get away.
videos.
She got a temporary restraining order granted, from
Right
what I
now.
understand,
Right
right
now.
now.
Well, she didn't do.
and
See,
she's
well,
looking
she,
to have
well,
a.
she didn't do her previous homework. For like, you got to do your background check. He been putting her hands on girls.
Yeah.
That ain't the first one.
His brother
His
just
brother
just
yeah.
said that. He said he do the same shit.
Yeah, his brother. They said that his brother do the same thing. So the guy from Insecure. Saranis.
All right, so now look. She gonna do all of that. He gonna get alimony and all whatever that shit
Oh,
is.
he gonna get some bread.
He gonna get something. He gonna get paid.
You still get alimony if you was beating on a person?
Hell yeah, he gonna get paid. He married her.
I don't
Is
know
it-
if domestic violence still.
Listen, Ike was
He
still
gonna get,
getting
and he got a
getting money.
kid, and he got a kid with her.
Really?
Hell yeah, he gonna get paid.
Ike was still getting money.
Not alimony. What's the other shit? It's not alimony. It's
Is it restitution or whatever?
Nah.
it's called?
Isn't it?
Severance.
severance. He's gonna get
Okay.
paid.
I thought it was alimony. I thought alimony was right, but yeah, even Ike was getting money. Because remember, he was trying to fight for her to not keep the name Tina Turner.
Right.
But when she kept it, he got bread.
That makes sense. I mean, she kept the name because
But I'm trying to show you.
that's crazy.
That's insane, man.
I mean, we all
You gotta think about it. What's name got 15 million? Nigga,
Yeah, but they're married.
They married.
Yeah.
He's gonna get paid regardless.
They're married.
Jennifer Lopez, her first husband, that nigga got 15 million. The dancer.
When they got married, I don't know. That's true. Are they married?
No, they were definitely married.
Definitely legally married. That's interesting.
So he must have been whooping her head all the way up until when?
Oh no, they say
No, Grace Funny forgot said Keke did not marry that man.
It don't matter. She got a kid with him.
Yeah,
They have a child.
That's worse.
I want to figure that out.
Worse. If they got a kid together, that's even worse than being married. You know what I mean?
Wasn't Britney Spears paying the dancer nigga too child support at one time?
Or Kevin Federline?
Yeah, for the kids.
He died, right?
No.
Kevin Federline.
Yo, why you put? When did you put death on that man? Why you putting death on that man, bro? That's crazy.
He's got really fat.
Yeah, so you look at it like now what she do? Now she go back to him. She put that out there. How crazy she gonna look crazy?
Dawson said he won't get $1.
No, Peggy said he married her, Black.
He did.
And then Karen Ann said no, he didn't.
See, we got
Still got a baby.
Figure it out.
They got
So he's stuck in her life until that baby 18. So they got a long way to go.
Yeah, they damn near married. Keke Palmer married. Keke Palmer and Darius.
I want to deal her like that. She should have fucked with me.
Nah, they're not married. They're not married, Pagans.
They're okay.
I'm looking at the timeline right now, which was pretty short.
Oh no, she was saying no, he didn't until he died. To that Kevin Federline died. That's what she was saying.
Oh, he didn't die.
What he overdosed, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
What he overdosed?
No, he didn't die. They said he didn't die. He didn't die. All right, my bad. Yeah, they met in 2021. Dated on and off, probably because he was beating her ass. Then they had a kid. In February 2023, they split in October.
So they were never married.
They had their first kid in February this year, and then split by October. They were never married.
Well, that's not enough time for them to get to know each other. They probably was dating off and on. You know, he probably was not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
What we're saying is it's important to really, really choose your partner carefully. Or, I mean, was there any? I'm not trying to blame Keke Palmer for trying to be in a relationship with a man and he's because I never will blame the woman for a man putting his hands on her.
What I want to know is what abuse did she experience growing up? Because people who usually go back to the person, their abuser, that's a normal thing. So I get where you're coming from, but like people,
you gotta think about it. In reality, right? It take you 20 years to understand one person. At least, like when you really think about it, right? 20 years. Like even look at this shit y'all went through with son. You would have never expected that. I'm not gonna blow it up. Like,
you was there for that.
Yeah, he knows this was with kids.
He said, yo, don't bring him back to that. We're gonna have the whole episode be about that, bro.
I'm not gonna. But as a young man, he hollered at me like, "Yo, big bro," like, because it fucked him up. That right there just to show you. Cause it hit everybody off guard. So it's like I ain't really know something like that to see him in passing, but them to be his friends, like now what do you do? Cause he hollered at me like a man, and I'm like, yo, bro, that shit, something gonna have to, you know what I mean? You gonna have to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
son gonna have to. My man just did what it is. Tuck him in
because you gotta think about it, like you fucking the brand up.
You're right. I completely understand that.
Honestly, that situation did fuck up our boy Big Bro's brand completely.
So you gotta realize you're trying to, cause now where do you go from this? Now it's like, damn, if you do, damn, you could have just sat there and just
did your thing on your
thing on the now. You know what I mean? Cause now it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you go from here? So you gotta realize. Even like Joe Smith, like he knew this girl for so long. Like, yo, why you acting like it's a shock? This ain't the first time she disrespected you. It couldn't been. But you looking at it because you know you probably really do love her, but everybody don't know how to love. And he's hurt. Like, damn, it's disrespect because now he like,
man, spit right now.
And from
he's probably hurt. I mean, he could be even suicidal because you could tell like he was.
He's definitely hurt.
He hurt, and he said he's like, yo, that shit kind of hurt me because
from what I heard, the navigation, it was like one of his close friends saw it
and told him. Yeah,
told him.
So you got your man. It's like me and Black come to you and be like, yo, your wife is on the gram wilding right now.
He closed his eyes.
Because you gotta really think about it. Even if you look at the news and you see people go to prison, niggas doing criminal activities, that be they man that set them up. They ain't no nigga.
100%.
That don't be no person that they just met. You know what I'm saying? If you out here selling work, you're not gonna sell a whole brick to a complete stranger.
Nope.
It'll be your man. They be like, nah, he good money. That's my man. Sell, you get locked up. Now your man looking like crazy. Like, oh, I ain't even know he was an informant. These be the closest ones to you. So you gotta realize even when you, cause some people who don't understand. They look at it like, yo, I know him since elementary, junior high school. That shit means nothing. You get the most love from a damn near complete stranger. That don't mean because when you a kid, you have really nothing going on. Everybody trying to figure it out. Once you step in this realm of trying to excel, people are gonna try to pull you. No, he ain't even saying Richard Black. They acting funny. They got the podcast. Nigga, you damn drive past, get out, talk to niggas. You see, he try to style on us, right? You drive past, honk the horn. It's like you can't win.
You know what?
You can't win.
The funniest shit about that, I had a
I'm not trying. I don't style on nobody. But
I'm just saying.
But
what he's saying is that you're not even styling or doing anything. You're doing the normal shit, and they just see it different now.
I had a girl who we went to high school with the same way. We're doing the podcast thing, saying a nigga who we went to high school with who I thought we were cool with. He said he was like he be talking mad shit about y'all podcast, and I'm like, damn, like word. I thought the nigga see me and show me love.
Nah, but that's how they. That's cool. That's respect though.
Yeah, but it's crazy.
You're not gonna say that to your face. Nobody wants to be, and you got to think about it. Who that came from? A girl said that, right?
Sure, he told me.
That's what the most things they run into bitches. But they don't think they thinking they
don't
shit
think
is
the girl
the bitch
come back.
Cause now the bitches is realer than niggas. Like, man, that nigga don't really fuck with you.
And that's what she's telling me. And you're making the chicks want to fuck with us more because it's like, but you got my name in your mouth. You know what I mean?
But Shorty's telling me because I'm like, nah. She's like, bro, he don't fuck with you, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's crazy.
I'm like, this nigga's cool with niggas, like.
That's crazy.
That's why you
see niggas like,
On that note, tell a friend to join Keeping My Podcast. We live right now having real conversations between 4 young black men about real shit that's happening.
That's
man.
why you have to,
crazy.
and I came like when in like situation, I had to be mindful who I call my man. Like, yo, that's my man, that's my friend. You be like, you sure? And then when people hit you with that, like, huh? So you got to be really mindful of.
We got a question for you.
What?
Grace Funny for God, one of our masterminds.
There you go.
Grace Funny for God said, as men, what do you tell a woman to do when it comes to a father being a part of a child's life after she learns he is abusive?
Let me.
Great question. Go ahead.
I have
give you some time to think about that one.
So, personally, I feel like abuse is you should never hit a woman, regardless of what. But you posted something today.
With Marge and all right.
With the Lisa Simpson. It was the Simpsons, but it was low key a little deep. Where she's like, yo,
I can play for them. I
don't know if they're gonna hear it.
They're gonna hear it.
Okay, go ahead.
They're gonna hear it. All right. Watch this, y'all.
What?
Hold on, I gotta get these kids out of here.
You gotta get the kids out of there.
Well,
for y'all right there.
Well, I wish you wouldn't, because aside from the fact that he has the same frailties as all human beings, he's the only father I have. Therefore, he is my model of manhood, and my estimation of him will govern the prospects of my adult relationships. So I hope you bear in mind that any knock at him is a knock at me, and I am far too young to defend myself against such onslaughts.
So basically, her aunt was shitting on her father, and she said, I want you to know when you shit on my father, he's the only man that I use as an example of manhood. So when you knock him, you knocking me, and I'm too young to defend myself against that. That's some deep shit right there. Are you a father?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
Okay.
I got 2 sons.
So now, how do you agree with that? If your baby mother was talking crap about you to your kids,
I mean, she has in the past out of like frustration, but my kids already know it's like my kids love me to death, so it's like they're gonna be like, all right, well, mommy's just frustrated.
They're young. You have a daughter?
I have 2
sons.
I have a 9 and a 17-year-old.
Well, it's different for them because they're boys.
Yeah, so it's like my father left me at 6, so and I know how hurtful that was to me because at 6 years old you don't understand, like, you start thinking like, damn, I understand, okay, him and my moms can't get along, and in the beginning it was cool. I'd go see him on weekends, and then the weekend stopped. He's not coming to get me now it's my grandfather had to drive to come get me. Like, now it's family court now, and I was like, damn, why my father don't love me? So I knew when that was time to have a child, I already knew I would never Because even if you look at like a person like Shaq's father, LeBron's, they probably kicking themselves in the ass like, damn, like.
Sick.
Because now you can't come back around and be like, yo, you did this thing. Because you never know what a kid may be. And it's like, no, my kids love me to death, so. Always looked at it like from that standpoint.
We got some live audience. We got a live audience.
Hey. What's going on?
See E in a minute.
We haven't seen E in a
traveling the
What's
world.
going on?
It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, living her
My Sam
life.
said they 10, 15 minutes away too.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Just tell
Yeah.
them to the. She
Yeah,
knows.
tell 'em.
Yeah, swing to the back.
So I always looked at it like that. Like, everybody's not built to be a father. And every mother's not built
To be your mother.
because it's like it's more than just financial. It's about really being there, really understand. There's a lot. Like, people just want to have kids and just then they could just drop $20, $40, $100. Nah, it's bigger than that. I knew I had to talk with my grandmother when my child's mother was pregnant. Like, she's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you fail as a father. I'll help you. I'll do. Cause I didn't want to be like my father. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I forgave him. Like, he reached out a couple years ago, and I'm like, damn. When I got over him to have a conversation, I'm like, damn, you look bad. And I'm like, yo, that guilt, cause he reached out like a couple years ago. I'm like, damn, I ain't seen you in 20-something years, damn near 30 years. What made you? And it was crazy because the show got so big, and he worked in a school, and the kids were like, the show's crazy.
Showed him you.
And it was like, yo, that's my. So somehow he got in contact, and I'm just like, that guilt kills you, didn't it? I thought he was gonna sit there and tell me I had like a brother somewhere or sister. Seems like, and I just really looked like, damn, him and my mother a year apart. My mother looked so young, and he looked so old. But that's the guilt. So everybody's not built to be a father, and every woman's not built to be a mother. You got to be on the same page because that shit could really fuck up a kid's life. Like, when you look at the news, a lot of crazy shit be going on. A lot of that shit stem from the parents, whether it's they arguing, they flipping, they beefing, and some people, they be fighting in front of the kids. So then when you start looking at certain shit, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's so crazy because for me, I had kind of like the reverse where my dad wasn't around, but she bigged the nigga up so much. But he was low key really ain't shit. Like, for real, like, she was like,
for real. It goes to what I'm about to read after you say what you say.
For
because,
real, like, her thing was she never shitted on my dad, bro. My mom never shitted on my dad, but he shitted on himself. Like, she let him do it for himself in life, and sometimes that's even better because I could be like, because he be trying to like flip it like, oh, I know your mom. Like, no, she never, nigga. She never talked shit about you. You just ain't shit.
Yeah, but she probably just didn't want you to have a hatred towards your
She
pops.
didn't.
So a lot of that probably stemmed from. See, me, I seen for myself because it's like, yo, he just started reaching out. He moved down south, so I was like, all right, I know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
These I was saying, Black, what you said is
These
definitely
Moms Chronicles.
Yeah. These Moms Chronicles says a woman should never speak badly about their child's father, girls or boys, regardless of the situation. Kids need to make their own decisions about their relationship with their father or mother.
And that's what I
goes
did.
on to say the truth comes out regardless.
I ended up having to make my own decision. Like, stop talking so good about this nigga. He's not that. Like, it has to come to that point. Like, yo,
crazy.
Cut it out, bro. Like,
yo.
But it was me that had to see it though. She didn't say it to me. It was
a whole different thing for me. My mom kept me from knowing my father, so it was it was kind of like told me stories about how he was this person, and then I was always curious to be like, I still want to know who he is, and then met later on in life got reacquainted with him because I was I knew him when I was like 2-3 years old. And I'm like, yo, this dude is like, he's very insightful, always wants to give me like advice. Like, I needed to hear, because my mom was always on some, like, you could be anything you want to be. My dad was on some, you got to work hard. Shit ain't going to be easy. So I needed that. Like, I didn't want the whole, I could be anything, because I was being a nice kid who would always get, like, manipulated and, you know what I mean? Like,
your mom would hang your D's on the fridge.
But you got to realize you turned out.
I would never hang my child's D's
on the fridge, ever.
Yeah, but you turned out all right. I mean, sometimes that make you, for me, it made me stronger. So,
Talk.
So I look at it like that, like, you know what? I got to be, because I felt like I was a man of the house from 6-7 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that only made me stronger.
But if you had the option, would you want that to be your gauntlet to have to go through?
I mean, my mom's was always the breadwinner. I think my pops didn't really, like, it was a lot for him, because my mother, like, she was like an achiever. Like, she wanted finer things. She went to college, like, she was in school, worked 2-3 jobs. My pops worked recreation. He was content with just being a recreation worker, like working in the park. didn't no real raise, no nothing. So it was like he was content. So I guess his friends used to tease him like, your wife is the breadwinner. So I think that played like a part. But my mother, like, she's got a million, like, mad degrees. She was in the military, so she was like an achiever. So some people, I guess, gets, I don't know, like, you know what I mean, like.
Shout out to Mama Chilla.
Yeah, so she
shout out to Mama Chilla.
So she installed the hustle in me early, like, yo, if you want something in life, you got to work for it. So like a lot of people, they trying to cheat the grind. They don't really want to work. They think the money's gonna fall from the sky like it did in Paid in Full. Like in that scene.
With Ace.
It's not falling. It's not gonna fall from the sky. Like you got to work. So you got to look at it like a lot of people. They might support. Oh no, that's cool. Then when the money start rolling and everybody gonna want to be a part of it, everybody gonna want to be on the show. You can't put everybody on. Then now look, y'all fucked up. Like, yo, I went to school with you. What the fuck does that mean? We started this right in the basement to get this shit popping. Now you want to be on the show.
Talk.
You gotta get y'all shit up for me to interview because who's checking for you. I'm not gonna make you hot on your own. Like people look at, like even when I was doing the Real Talk, people looked at the success part, like the cars and jewelry and all that shit. What about times I had to be in the car for 5 hours waiting for a 5-minute Jeezy interview? Nobody was around, and that's why I fuck with like Vange. Vange was around. He used to be in the car with me. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get him on the show.
Like you know what I mean? People don't see that part. They think it just happened overnight. Like you just get these connections. They're like, oh yo, Mace, yeah, nigga, I've been grinding for 20 years. I still got 20, 30 more years to go. Damn. I've been knowing these guys, for, 20, 21 years as a shorty. So relationships are key. That's why I don't never do nobody bad. Because relationships is more important than money.
I think that's the main thing with us.
Yeah, tune in.
Like he'll tell you, like, we was cool with everybody. We don't do nobody bad. Like we don't.
So you can't,
know what I mean?
Because people don't really know. I done watch people that like got teased and shit that became successful and came through styling on niggas. But I never did the person, because you never know, this person might give you a job.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They
Dad
get
used
little
to always tell
roles
me that.
since they was young. I'm never going to shit on the youth, because you never know. I might be like, yo, I'm trying to get down. They're like, you know what? You could do this. You might could be our manager. You might could, because you never know. They created something that's popping. I was a fan of this shit, watching that shit like, yo, you got this person on. And the way I had it with the, the words coming down and all that, and going viral. I'm like, oh, this shit is popping. Oh, yo, you want me to do that?
Chief right here, man.
Yeah, you see, I come on time. He's like, yo, you going to be, I'm around my way. I'm going to be on time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to cancel on you last minute. If I could get guests to be on there. Because I want to see, like, this shit grow. I done watched. Gilly told me 2 years ahead of time this podcast is going to be the best podcast. 2 years before he even did it. So when I do this podcast, ain't nobody going to fuck with it. And I watched him do it.
Gilly. I ain't going to front.
That's Black's favorite show.
Listen,
bro.
I've been fucking with Gilly since the DVD era almost, too. He did the Marijuana High DVDs.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And then I started watching $1 Million Worth of Game. I've always been a fan of Gilly, bro. And it's so crazy because I seen you fucking with him. I'm like, this is crazy. This nigga fucking with Gilly.
She is pressure. You need to come on. I
know Gilly for 2 years.
Send us in the DM. Send us in the DM. She is pressure.
Please.
Who's in the DM? Somebody in the DM?
No, some girl. One of our sisters.
But I mastermind.
I thought somebody be DM. I was being thirsty. I'm like,
no thirstiness. We'll keep it professional. We'll keep it professional. But speaking, since we was just speaking on relationships and marriage and whatnot, this is outside of our culture, but you're at a 22 and Lena the plug.
Yeah, I seen that situation where he let her like fuck some guys.
Yeah, because he used to smash all their female guests.
Oh yeah.
For many years on their show.
Their thing was
they
used to have threesomes. They used to have threesomes with the female guests.
Yeah, the female guests.
Him, his wife, and female guests.
Yeah.
She never let the male guests smash. But
recently, about a few months ago, she got her birthday gift, or her wedding gift, I should say, because they got married, and her wedding gift was for her to get piped out by BBC. So he allowed her to get because they always get all the female guests they always smash. So she was like, I want to have my experience. So she got piped out by whatever Jason something, I don't know. Some dude got piped out, and they had episodes where she was talking about how when Adam tried to smash a few hours later.
A little bit after that, it wasn't the same.
Yeah,
she was wilding on.
Yeah, it was nuts. But now,
me personally, I couldn't have did it because like that means like like your wood is not good enough. Like I ain't. Like that don't make, you know what I'm saying? Cool, I was cool with the threesome. You want to bring some chicks home? I get it, because now it's like you're not stepping. They get to pick the chicks, so you kind of not stepping out the marriage thing, because she might like girls too. It's like, all right, I'm gonna bring.
She does.
You know what I'm saying? So all right, cool. But now it's like y'all just want to get smashed,
bro. When they made the preview video, the way she looked at that black dude was like, I cannot wait. She was. You never seen her smile so much. You never seen her smile so much.
I think if she was, I mean, I didn't see. I heard about it, but. She must have probably was already getting smashed by a couple of dudes. Just now that
it's on camera, she got to film it to make money off of it.
She had been getting smashed already.
That's
probably, but she made money off of it now. Because she's a porn star, so she made money.
She was a porn star.
Yeah, she does porn like OnlyFans and all that different stuff. And now, since they made so much money off of it, now you remember Flavor of Love, the show.
Yeah.
They made For the Love of Lena. So whoever wins now gets to smash her another.
Yep, they got like 10 male contestants.
His face is stuck just now.
The show is For the Love of Lena. You got a few male contestants that's going.
One of the contestants is his bodyguard.
So they saying.
Right? I didn't know that.
If they win, the prize is they fuck.
Yes.
Shorty.
They get to smash his shorty. And
I gotta look what she look like. You got a picture of her?
We can pull up.
How she look? She look alright.
I mean, she cute. She Italian? What is she?
I don't know what she is, but
she looks like.
By the way, I do my research. I watched the video.
I did watch the video.
I watched the video of her getting smashed. It was corny as hell.
It was corny.
It was corny.
I mean, the nigga had a manzilla, but
can I say she's not
what?
A manzilla.
Wow.
This nigga had like 14, 15 inches running through you, man. It was insane.
The girl is not my cup of tea, personally. Lena is not my cup of tea. I know I like full-figured women. Yeah, I like, you know what I mean? I like.
This is her right here. Yo. You can just keep swiping, you'll see it. That's the dude right there behind
us. That's the dude that,
yeah. My son look like motherfucking kid and Ivy Wayne. Shame.
So that's her right there.
That's her in the middle, yeah.
That's her.
It's not my cup of tea, personally. I'm not talking about her looks. I'm talking about the woman that how I like my women
go right there.
to look.
It ain't
not for me to jump out, man.
Mr. Jouet says his podcast network was on the verge of falling off, and he had a pedophile allegation against him for messing with a 16-year-old, so it's kind of like sending your wife out there as a prostitute. And that's what I was saying.
He got Jerry. They said, chill out, Jerry.
He got his podcast got like one of the biggest followers.
No, Jumper did, but the numbers were going down.
Yeah.
Ever since he let her get piped up, the numbers went back up.
Yep.
Yeah, but I ain't like, nigga, if I gotta do all that, that's like a
See, that's the bodyguard. That's part of the show. That's a bodyguard.
No, that's Crip Mac. He's not a bodyguard. He's not a bodyguard. Crip Mac is not a bodyguard.
Oh, word?
No, he's like a
I didn't know that's what he was talking about.
He be on the show with them all the time.
Yeah, he do. He be on the show. That's Crip Mac.
Oh, but yeah, he's not.
Custer. He on 55th.
Oh, okay.
55th? He keep it 55th?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
How he Crip, but he got a 5 on his face?
He keep it 55th.
He used to be like on the Nickelodeon shows back in the day. They showed a picture when he was clean cut.
Yeah,
he was like on one of them shits like Orlando Brown. Like he was like a good kid, and I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh wow.
He had no tattoos or nothing.
Yeah.
So how you? I still want to ask the question: how you Crip with a 5 on your face?
55th Street. That's his street.
You gotta
say Big Street.
So he let somebody fuck his wife just to get the ratings up.
And it works.
So how's that work when they go home at night? You gonna be like, yo, babe, you think he was better than me or something? Like,
he said that he asked that on a few episodes after. He asked her, like, was he better? She was like, he was bigger.
Yeah, she said
she tried to let him down easy.
She said he was bigger, but he wasn't better.
Because you know why? His explanation was, yeah, she could have sex, but you know what? We have love. Something that a lot of y'all niggas don't understand. He didn't say niggas, by the way, because he's white.
So let me ask y'all a question.
Is that real love, though? So, they did it for money, so you're compromising yourself for $1. That's not real love.
There you go.
So our show right now goes to the top. We the #1 podcast in the nation, and we start to fall off. And they said like, yo, listen.
Jerry.
See, I don't.
You're the married one.
For me.
You know what I was doing. You're the married one.
Hell.
They're like, yo, Jerry.
I guess the show's over.
You got.
Can you give me a Tubi? Like, can we get in the movie?
You gotta let Brian Pumper pump your shorty.
Brian Pumper?
Brian in jail right
Brian Pumper. Yeah, he in jail.
I didn't know that.
I heard he was low key always crazy. Like he from Hempstead.
You don't remember him, bro?
Yeah.
He used to rock suits all the time.
All the time.
They say he used to show his pornos like on a laptop.
Yeah, on a laptop.
Mr. Mike, you would have to say like one of my low key idols. Mr. Mike would have to be. You know what I mean? And I'll be. But nah,
I feel like if you come, like
It's Mr. Mike.
that's his name, Mike. They call him. His name was Mike.
Brian?
Yeah, that's not his real name. His name was Mike.
I didn't know that.
You knew that?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Brian Pumper.
That's not
Oh, you knew that? His
That's not
real
his
name.
I mean, I mean, not that I look into these porn stars'
Clearly
lives,
you do,
but
because you know his name. I didn't. I always called him Brian Pumper.
He knows because he is too.
No, I'm saying that's just like his
I'm not mad at you.
That's his,
No, I'm not mad
that's
at
his
you either.
porno name.
No.
I didn't know that.
yeah, Brian Pumper. You know, Wesley Pipes. Y'all think his name is Wesley?
He's Wesley.
Once you compromise it, like if you compromise something for your show to pop, like it's not like really organic. If he had to do that just to keep ratings, then that's crazy.
Your ratings ain't even real, to be honest. with you.
I was gonna agree with you and say he's low key a pimp. This is pimping out your wife.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
He's pimping out his wife. Like this, I don't understand how this
I
is.
couldn't lay with her and like hug and say, "Yo, baby, I love you" and shit. Like you start having flashbacks. This nigga, look how he was smiling. This nigga was having a ball. Like he smiling in that picture.
Oh, the black guy.
Yeah, that nigga got what? About that.
That shit.
This nigga smiling.
He did a whole interview about it.
He did a whole interview about it.
He was like, listen, well, how man can't do, I had to come through and do it.
I got a question for y'all.
That's crazy.
So here we go. It's just off of this. This is just life. So you go through your short. You for whatever reason you go on your shorty's laptop and you go into her archives, and it's before you, but you see a video of her smashing a nigga before you. Your shorty. It's your shorty.
And he low key.
It's before you.
Right.
There's no transgressions from her in your relationship, but you see.
Is he dogging her out? Is he piping her brains out?
So that means you would have to sit and watch.
We're not watching at this point.
No, if I feel
You didn't watch. You're not gonna.
I didn't watch. It never happened, Jerry. It doesn't mean that.
I'm saying this is not.
No.
Based on the,
None of this happened.
I know,
Talking shit.
but based on the your scenario, you're saying the person doesn't watch this.
I'm giving you my answer.
See, I never went through a girl's phone last. I don't want to
Me
go
per-
through this shit.
me
If I got to
same
do that,
way.
it makes no sense.
I never went through a girl.
I
mean, girls went through my shit.
I
but
didn't say
never did
phone on purpose. I said you're using her laptop. We all have the iCloud.
Right.
that.
So for some reason you just click on something, and it shows a video before.
These Mom Chronicle said why she still got the video. I'll say this: the videos be if it's on your laptop, that video not going nowhere. Who I'm in a relationship.
Let
me delete this.
I was about to say that. Can I say something?
Should you?
For me personally, in my phone, I have archives of before my relationship now. Like it's not that like I need them, but they're just there. Like
Yeah, you don't think about going back.
you don't delete those things. Like they're just there. Like
But I mean, sometimes, right? I mean, when you're home alone and you got that bottle of lotion next to you, and
I don't know. Like I never want to look at like even
Turn
if it's
the
like a
lights down
laptop. I don't want to look at nothing.
you're not even a laptop.
Because I feel like you open that door now. Oh babe, I use your. Now I can use your. No. So I don't even want to.
Hattie4_, which is my wife, by the way. She says, "I'll go on the pole if you need, but sex that's not gonna happen."
Yeah, like I don't really.
Jerry's
Like I don't know. I look at it like this. You gotta just grind hard.
Yo, I mean, listen. I mean, would you date a stripper?
I dated some before.
And was it a problem? Seriously, dated a stripper?
It's like in fact, I like because now like
Talk
I
it to
like to have.
So you're okay with them shaking ass for other people, but not okay with them smashing
I
other
look
people.
at, but I never like dated like we're gonna. It's nothing like long term. It's like
That's why I said
Okay,
seriously.
I said serious. I asked you.
You
I
said
fuck
with
with
dating.
numerous strippers and bartenders.
But not serious.
But you gotta look at the lifestyle of the men. So it was like it went kind of like hand in hand.
But would you wife them? Would you wife them?
I mean, I wouldn't really mind. Like as long as you're not compromising yourself for $1. Like if you just stripping, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Some people consider stripping
compromising yourself for
I don't
$1.
really look at it. Like once you put a price tag on your pussy, that's compromising. Like I charge $300 for the hour. Anybody could fuck you then.
Because that's for the pussy. Yes.
I met girls that like so what are you gonna do? Like I usually charge $5. All right, well you can get it. Because that means anybody can fuck you. It's no thrilling it for me. Like I like to go out to even the dance.
Chase.
Yeah, like even the dancers that like niggas like nah, she too hard. Those are the ones I'm trying to give.
Okay.
I don't like nothing too good. If I feel like I'm an L nigga, it's like lowers my quality as a man. Cause now a girl goes, oh yeah, hell yeah, I fucked her, huh? Then you start looking at the caliber. Like, I judge like women off that like they previous bodies. Like, oh nah, son ain't even an L nigga. I can't.
Pussy real estate.
Oh, you knew what I was about to
Come
say.
on, man, we here.
Pussy real estate.
These Mom's Chronicles says delete
Like
the archives if you're with the one.
Now you gotta look at it like this, right? I think Amber Rose is a beautiful woman, right? Wiz Khalifa felt comfortable wifing her because Kanye went on stage and held her hand with the Hennessy. That was his girl.
Yeah.
So he like, man, fuck that. He's a big artist and Wiz, he
facts.
just dumped the baby. Like, fuck that. If it was just like he just heard he was just smashing, they probably like, nah, I ain't gonna. Even though not to say he was probably like an ill nigga before.
Dude based his album, his first video. Kanye West based his first video in My Twisted Dark Fantasy with Amber over
Yeah, but
Amber
you gotta
Rose.
think about she was a dance. She's a beautiful. So
Yeah,
you gotta
shorty's a
figure.
bird.
You gotta figure like a girl that's that attractive and she danced, bald head, the teeth, everything. He went on a stage with her.
Yeah.
Like this is me.
Mine, yeah.
Now I gave her a platform, so now niggas like, damn, that's Kanye Jenner. That.
Listen.
He didn't feel no way of dumping a seed in her.
Yeah.
Like now you see with the Megan shit, it was like, damn, like, and I think she's a nice looking, joint. But now nigga feel like less than damn, you like this nigga for this nigga. Now they talking about they fuck 2 days apart. Now niggas start feeling crazy. You see what she was saying? Like, my boyfriend, he's stressed out behind this. Yeah, because he thought even though he might not be as big as her because he's a writer, but he felt like, I got something ill.
He wrote Cardi B's.
I'm just saying, but just people like, the writers don't get as much credit as the main artists.
Open credit.
But people knew who he was.
Yeah,
The chicks, and chicks fucked with him, so he's like, he probably feeling like less than a ill nigga now.
We haven't gotten to
And then, because you got to really think about it, like, Tory's kind of like a midget, so it's like, damn, like, if he wasn't popping the rap, would you have gave this nigga
Would
some
you
pussy?
have gave Tory pussy if he was just...
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not.
Wait,
that matters.
the biggest advocate. Here we go. I didn't want to cut those niggas. Don't cut out the number one thing.
He's a definitely talented artist, but you have to really look at it like certain artists and certain females, you be like, okay, like a nigga like Nelly, you could tell he was a popular nigga, probably quarterback, wide receiver. He always had the bitches, so it was like, all right, cool.
You a sports star.
So you him smashing all these bitches, or Chris Brown, he dancing, doing backflips and shit.
And he played ball.
So you could figure like, all right, cool. But now it's like, now if this nigga wasn't on, would you? Because now it's a confidence builder. His confidence is like, man, I'm fucking all these bad
fucking
bitches.
Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm fucking all these bad. They on my dick.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all are killing me, yo.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, because you gotta realize the girls give these niggas the confidence to feel like they ill.
Yeah,
they could give you confidence and kill your confidence.
He's right.
You know what I mean? So now these beautiful chicks, they looking at it like they don't really like you. They like the bread. They like, yo, this nigga, same thing. Why you think Joe saw her? He's like, nigga, I loved you. Why are you disrespecting me like this? But she might have a mental illness. She sounds crazy on there. But he not really realizing like, yo, damn, my wife sounds fucking crazy.
Listen, any woman,
Like,
I
I'll
feel
give
like
you a booty rub, whatever the fuck that shit was, babe rubs,
Massage.
any
shit,
woman, I feel like that will pull out a phone in order to
Take
try
me
to
and embarrass
and talk to about serious, like behind the door, closed door shit is not a person that you should have.
You know
definitely,
why? She thought she was
been
gonna
married
get a
to, but
different response.
that's just me.
She don't respect him. That's why she
thought,
did that.
She thought the
and
response.
she might want to get out the
No,
marriage.
you were completely right about that. But anybody who's willing to go, yo, look it out, and Jada did the same shit. Yeah, I remember when she was on some, yo, how do you feel about the fact that we're going through therapy right now? And Will was like, I don't think we should be on the.
He said social media is my bread and butter, and I don't. He said I don't think it's okay for you to just be taping me
right
without my consent.
Yeah, but you gotta,
you
gotta realize like the stature of Will. Like Will's like
No, we get it. It's just
iconic.
I get. He
I feel what he's saying.
He put a generalization on
He's
like
iconic.
I've never. If I even in my, I'm not iconic. I have a podcast in the hood. If my shorty pulled out her phone and started taping me while we was having an argument,
right.
I'm not even saying, are you taping me? I'm gonna look and be like, oh, word? Hi.
Is that kind of move? We
done.
You gotta realize
we
she might love it, but she don't respect. She like gangsters, bro. Like you gotta realize she from Baltimore. She like tough, rough niggas.
Who you
Like,
talking about?
Jada. She like gangsters.
He's talking about your girl.
talking about Joseph's wife.
Like there's no way she's still dwelling on Tupac. He been dead for like.
That's why I thought you was. That's why I thought you was
Actually from DC, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. He been dead for like 25, 26 years, so she's still dwelling on that and had these stories. It's like, yo, smile. Like, how long you going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got me out here looking crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Those were our current events. And
Yo, for real.
I took up an hour.
Took a chunk, y'all.
Good conversation.
Before we get into the topics, though, y'all already know what it is. We having some real fun right here. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Join Keep in Mind Live on the gram right now. We about to get into our topics now. So, I mean, if you join in, this is the right time, baby. Let's get into it. Let's go, Rich.
I want to start off with this one.
Clapping everything.
Long-term love, short-term lust.
That's gonna be one of our classics.
I like it.
Long-term lust or
Yes.
short-term love? What you choosing? Long-term lust. Lust. L-U-S-T.
Mm-hmm.
Or short-term love? What would you go for?
I mean, for me, it's hard. Like, I never was in love before.
You got 2
Wait,
kids.
what?
What that?
I'm just hold on. I'm just
Wait.
I
think we got
Those
to
two
change.
things don't mean the same thing at all.
hold on. Unless you got trapped, most people would assume that.
No. Let's go off of that. No. I just want to be. You've never been in love before?
Nope. Maybe like when I was in 5th grade, but you think it's like love.
Yeah, that's not love.
Because it was like some little.
I mean, I think
shit.
puppy love is still. I mean, you going through a lot of changes at that time.
One
You don't know
girl.
what love is at that.
Sometimes you gotta realize, like at that age, I feel like I got my heart broke. I ain't never been the same since. I was like a girl.
From 5th grade.
5th grade.
You was what, like 11? 11, 10.
I got a girl at plantation when I'm like shooting from planetarium, like the rings.
Yeah.
Baddest chick in the class. Thought I was put on her like a fake like marriage thing.
Everything.
Threw that ring out the window.
Never happened.
I ain't never.
He said, "You know what?
She started. She started messing with one of my friends and then threw my ring out. I ain't never been the same. From that point, I was like, man, I ain't.
I thought it was.
So
Go ahead, I'm sorry, Jerry.
So you from that experience, you're saying. From that experience, you said to yourself, you can never like open up yourself like that again to another woman?
Because you got it. I mean, that's just like how I feel. Like you got to realize I come from like a loving family, so it's like it's hard for like to open up about certain things because you got to think about it. When you meet certain people, everybody. I ain't gonna say maybe one time like when I was in college, I fucked with shorty like this, like my first year in college because
Heavy.
She fucked with me like just for me. She was from DC, so I was going to school in Ohio. So it was different from the girls that I met, like that I knew, like in New York. A lot of them always had kind of like motives, like I'm feeling like. So now if you take I always knew how to get to $1. I always know how to do things, and I knew how. So it's like, if all these things are stripped away from me, would you really fuck with me? So these are things I know how it felt before I had some of these things. And girls are like, oh, that's my homeboy. And I even seen them start changing once cars start getting, oh, like let's go hang out. Now I see, like that's why like now when you look at
you got a chain, you think you fly?
Nah, it was just they just started treating you different.
Of course.
Now it's like they trying to get you out the friend zone to get you in another zone. But I'm like, damn, you just had me in friend zone for all these years. Why you? So now like it's harder to really determine like how much a person really fuck with you. Like even in his situation, you get blinded by the money. Son, you could Google what he made. He has $60 million. So everybody that comes around you, you have to really be on point. I used to hang out with like football players, and they used to take classes on
how to avoid groupies.
Like they really had to go to school. Like, yo, you're gonna go to these states, you're gonna play, people gonna act like they're your friends, this, that, and the third. And they used to even like test me, like just like leave shit around in the crib, like leave money right there or a chain there, or just to see what I'd take it or have some. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like little shit that you see, like I ain't no thief. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like little shit that you see. So it's like really hard. How do you really judge a friend? A friend is somebody you could. And so how do you gonna really? What's the name? I'm not a person that's needy person. Like, yo, you think I can sleep on your couch for like a month? Like, I'm
so
not.
Arlis, so what you choosing though? Short-term love or long-term? Long-term lust or short-term love? What you choosing? What would you do if in the ideal world?
If I could get the long-term love, that would be great.
Long-term
lust.
Long-term lust. Short-term love.
Short-term love, long-term love.
Me for long-term lust for me.
The lust.
Because it's like I have a short attention span, and like for me, the relationships really don't really work for me because I really feel like girls like sometimes they say they respect your grind, but they don't. They love it when the money come in, but they hate when you gotta go out at night and you make the money come in. So it's like now to find somebody that actually is on the same kind of page that you on, it's really difficult. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I had, messed with females that when I met them, it's either you work or go to school, whether nurse, whatever, go to one of them. If you could do both, cool, because your time is occupied. So I know you ain't got time to be fucking with a million different niggas. I don't mind picking you up from school, picking you up from work and shit like that. It's cool. But then it's like you start treating them nice, you start doing things, and all of a sudden they dropped out of school. They got fired from work or something happened with work. Now it's like, what you doing all day? It's like, yo, man, I don't got this ain't gonna work. I'm trying to.
You ain't doing nothing all day.
Just to speak to your puppy love thing, my boy, Mr. RGP, shout out to him. That's my coworker. He said, I felt like, responding to what you said about you getting your heart broken in fifth grade, he said, I felt like that girl left the school in 1997 was never the same since. Puppy love is real. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Because I look at things like
if
not
to
real, judge like saying everybody's the same, but it's like, you know, I look at like certain situations like, damn, like things to look out for, like, damn, it was like that. Like then, and as I said, I was like, damn. And my mother was like, damn, you crying? So I'm like, I thought I loved the girl, but I was in fifth grade. But I think that might have turned me kind of like into a savage. Like I had like less feelings. Like, you know, when I was having my kid.
You guarded your heart more after that.
Like, yeah, I was like guarded. So I remember like now when girls found out I was having a child, and I really remember like one girl, she really like, I think she really like fucked with me. Like we was, you know, having sex. She was crying like, I can't believe I loved you. I can't believe you having a kid. And it was like, I didn't really know you felt me like fucked with me like that. I thought you just, you know, we just.
Did you love her?
I had love for her. Like that word is like that's very sacred. That word love, hate, friend.
Have you ever loved a woman besides the fifth grade girl? Which wasn't even.
Yeah, I loved my college sweetheart because she never wanted nothing from me. Like if I buy her something,
Who?
My college sweetheart. Like when I was going to college, I was playing ball in college. Like I'll buy her things, and she'll be like, I don't want this. I just want to spend time. And it like kind of got me. I'm like, oh shit, I might got one. So I was really open on fuck.
What happened with that?
You know, she went back to DC and I went back to New York. So the long term thing, it was
long distance.
Yeah.
I'm doing. I mean,
but you know, I was younger then.
It's a different time.
20, like now.
Yeah, you know,
so you know, like
yeah.
You know, like
You outside?
Yeah.
You outside?
Yeah, they outside. She could be good.
Yeah.
Let E go. Let E do it.
All right. Before we do move on, shout out to I Am Genesis NYC. She'll be our guest next week.
Hey.
Can't wait till you pull up.
See you next week.
I Am Genesis.
It's within. So would you try again with her if that was an option? Currently.
What with the
with the
college?
Yeah, with the college.
Yo, you know the funny thing is we actually got contact from
Yeah.
Tell them back door.
The back door.
No, tell them back door.
The back door.
Yeah, but you recently got in contact with her, you said?
Yeah.
All right, well, why you answer them, Jerry? Short-term love, well, I'm not going to ask you, you're married.
What's up?
That's long-term love for you.
Hmm?
Short-term
that's
love?
That's not but that's not an option, though.
It's not an option.
That's why I said I'm not going to ask you.
Yeah, it's short-term love and long-term lust.
Yeah, and you got long-term love, nigga.
But you're asking outside of this question.
Oh, okay, hypothetically. Yeah. I'm sorry, Jerry.
Christ.
But
Let's go to black.
For me personally, I want to say short-term love, but I think in real life I'd probably choose the long-term lust, just for comfortability reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like lust is not a bad thing.
It's not.
Lust is not a bad thing.
Is lust a fully bad thing?
I would say that lust kind of keeps you in the game a lot longer.
Lust is not. I don't think
it can keep you in the game a lot longer. That's why I was like, short-term love will probably me personally. If you ask me that question, I'm thinking short-term love could turn me into a completely different person. Much like you said, Arlie, like you were in fifth grade when something like that happened to you. That you basically made a decision for the rest of your life based off of. So short-term love could really turn you into a fucked up person. But long-term lust, you will be in that situation for a while because you're lusting after this person for a while.
I'll tell you this with long-term lust. With long-term lust to me is F-buddies. And I've often said my F-buddies have lasted way longer than most of my relationships.
You said that?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to love a person properly when you are in long-term lust. I'm just being honest. You always have somebody in the pocket that you can go back to. So you put less emphasis on your relationships because it's like if shit don't work out, it's cool.
I could always hit up so and so.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Long-term lust. I like as somebody. I think we all indulged in it at one point in our lives. You know what I mean? Where we had a F buddy for multiple years or whatever. You know what I mean? And I think that
some of the best years of my life.
Huh?
Some of the best.
See how you looking at it?
Look, you see what I'm saying? It's not as good as what I got now.
Long-term love.
It's so, I said some of the best.
But that's how my answer was when it was like,
yo, bro, you got a fuck buddy from that long. I'm sorry.
I want to say that I want the short term love. But that long term lust be popping.
But the thing
That's what I'm saying.
The short term love, I feel like will make me an angry person.
Long term lust only is popping because of the fact that you're not holding the other person accountable for anything they do.
You are right about that. Which is what people smash going to say, and Rich has a valid point. You do have a valid point with that.
All right, you go. You do your thing.
Come sit down.
And that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm like, yo, you do have a valid point, Rich. All I'm saying is that a short term love for me would be scary, only because if I love you and it's short term, that can turn me into a fuck. That's how you get all of these motherfucking serial killers and shit like that, bro.
I think I'll say this. I'll say this: short-term love to me, if you turn into a serial killer off of a heartbreak, you clearly had a mental disposition in the first fucking place. In my opinion, niggas get their hearts broken all the time and don't murder people. The people who do that, something's wrong.
I mean, it's just love is a very strong emotion.
Okay,
if you have a short term,
have you ever had your heart broken?
Yes.
Did you kill anybody?
No.
Okay, there we go.
Heartbroken did change my life.
It changed your life. You don't kill people off of it.
Nobody's saying that. I'm just saying short-term love.
Killing people is the extreme.
Yeah, that is extreme. But what I'm saying is that a short-term love, Rich, will drive you to that way faster than a long-term lustful situation would.
I personally feel like experiencing short-term love, which is what most of us experience through puppy love, high school dating, college dating that doesn't last. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we all experience short-term love. That's the lessons you learn to be able to have long-term love. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like going through that, the breakups and all that.
But what's your answer to the question?
My answer to the question is I would prefer what I experienced.
What's your answer to the question?
Short-term love. I think short-term love because you learn from all those lessons so you can love somebody properly.
Okay, so you would rather short-term love over
long-term lust. Having long-term.
Gordon said heartbreak turned me cold for a very long time.
But I'm just saying you can't not learn how to love if you don't, whether it's short or not. You have to learn how to love first.
Right.
If I'm just lusting,
where you learn it from? Where you learn how to love from?
From all my different
from
relations. No, from my relation, the lustful things that I've had, there may have been love in it, but because of the fact that I wasn't holding this person accountable for anything, the fact that I didn't know what was going on in their life. There was no actual like relationship there. It was like, yeah, I fuck with this person. We smash. We have a great time. We have a great friendship. But do I know them outside of that friendship? When we
outside the four walls of your room.
There you go. You know what I mean? Like we might go to a bar. But
I agree with you. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? Like I think short-term love teaches you how to have long-term love.
And that's if you're paying attention to the lessons that most lessons are learned
through heartbreak. Mr. RPG says short-term love can also turn into long-term hate.
For that person.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but that's real shit.
You might hate that person.
Why would you want to do anything short-term?
You don't want to do. I don't want to do
something like love.
I don't want to do short-term love.
Like
I don't want to do short-term love. But if I had to choose between long-term lust and short-term love, I'm not learning anything from lusting over somebody for 15 years. I'm not learning nothing.
You learn a lot.
What am I learning besides how to smash them?
Patience.
You're going to learn patience. You're going to learn everything.
What patience do I learn? I don't know what's going on in your life. I'm just smashing you when we link up.
Yeah, but you have some type of conversation.
Yeah, lust, you know things about the people you lust over.
So the people you lust over. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you talking about. Ask the question. You're
right. If I'm lusting over somebody,
you're obsessed.
Is that good?
I'm not saying that's good.
It's a good obsession.
But you I'm obsessed with my wife.
What do you learn besides
almost 10 years married to her?
You lusting over somebody for 15 years. Because you're not. Let's take out the F buddies. Lusting, because we're going to talk about lusting, just lusting, okay. Not even smashing. I don't think it's fantasizing about somebody from long term over trying to build something with somebody and it doesn't last that long.
It's not going to be a long term lust if I'm not smashing.
But you got to think about that
short term love.
That short term love and shit. Like you got to really look at how that could end up. Like it's like the simple fact of like a title, right? A lot of girls like you want title, boyfriend. What we doing? But before the title, everything was perfect. If you really think about it.
No,
like,
you said that.
You gotta think about it. Like, y'all could be doing things. Y'all could be going out, going trips, going to get food, have a drink. Fuck, everything is fine. The minute now you be like, all right, we boyfriend and girl. Now them, yo, who that just text you? Who does look like your pick? Everything's gonna get hectic.
2 months ago, you would have never.
No, you would have never asked me.
And you gotta think about it. You go home at the end of the day. She go home. You know what I'm saying? A girl got an itch. I'm here to scratch it for you. I keep it pushing. Like, what
I don't know. Like I said,
coordination, long-term lust. Yo, when you leave, I'm coming through.
I did long term.
What's long term? I ain't gonna tell you because you know your long term might be 8 months.
No, I mean,
why you tapping me? Oh, you want for credentials? No, I don't even know why you tapping me. I'll give you your credentials.
Shut up your mouth.
You got any kids yet, Rich?
Huh?
You got any kids yet?
No.
Both of y'all got no kids? So how you gonna what's name?
But I love people.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love my shorty right now.
I love my shorty right now.
How long you been with her?
3 years.
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Well, damn.
I'm brand new.
You sure as that level that could be lust? You don't even know.
No, it's not lust. Because the way I
don't
feel
believe
with
it.
her, no, it's not lust. It's not lust. Because I could chill with her and not worry about sex on her at all.
Like, I mean, but sometimes it be like, it just could be a good vibe.
It's been 3 years.
I mean, good vibes is what usually leads to good relationships. You have good communication, good
But you might have
vibes.
good vibes with like your homegirls and shit like that.
Yeah, but I didn't feel the connection I felt with them, with her.
Where's she from?
DC.
Exactly why. That's why. Big difference. She's not from there. I'm like that too when I go out to DC. She make me feel the same way.
Don't do this to Rich, bro. He can't handle it, bro. I'm joking.
Because you gotta realize when you start.
That's a good answer.
She watching the show. She gonna come in and be like, Arlis, shut up.
Like I was trying to tell you earlier, it's a long distance. They not around each other every day.
Okay, every day.
Because now when you're around,
How much have y'all seen her? She comes out here a lot.
Yeah.
a lot, and being somebody with every day. Have you ever lived with her?
Not yet.
She never lived with you.
No.
So it's a different now. When they live together, now we got to see how strong their relationship.
I mean, we
is.
spent really months together.
The biggest marker. I usually say that's the big marker.
Y'all lived together for 4 months.
For 2 months. For the past 2 months, she was staying with me.
2 months and 2 years.
I'm not saying this. I'm giving you an example though. I'm not saying that
everything. I'm not saying she could probably be the best
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
I don't let me to.
No,
I'm just sitting there telling you. Sometimes when it's long, like I'm with the long distance shit. That's good because they're not around me all the time.
Mr. RGP said, so too long don't read. DC women is where it's at. Exactly.
I show you, this girl's fucking gorgeous. I'm like I like.
Hold on, now I need to
like,
see her. I need to see this young lady.
I like DCVA. Like,
what I would say is that
they can read and write, spell their name. It's my type of chick.
The black girls out there, the black girls out there are very educated.
What I'll say is that I love my wife. I'm in love with my wife, but I feel like I've lusted over her for a very long time. It grew an obsession. I've grown an obsession with your life. I've been with her 17, 18 years now.
That's why. And I can tell because all your kids are like right back to back.
My man Arlis said, you got some strong genes, bro. I see they your face all these kids.
You lying to you. None of them kids look like you.
So you got,
Theo that looks like you?
TT. I would say Athena does, but what I'm saying is that,
but 17 years. So you got to realize you've been in ups and downs, like up and down.
We've been through it all.
Exactly. All right. So she probably was there for the broke stages.
Yeah.
She was there for the get money stages.
Of course.
All right. So now imagine you meeting somebody when it's just the get money stages. How do you know if she really fuck with you like that?
That's facts. That's facts.
I mean, that is fucking facts, bro.
See, these are things like people don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not. As I said, I'm not saying it's all women, but you know, and it's men too. There's a lot of bum ass niggas out there. They might just like look handsome and shit and live off a chick, and then after a while, the chick was like, "Well, I'm trying to like look at the movie. Now look at the movie. What's that Tyler Perry movie? Ironic or some shit like that. When a nigga was trying to create something, and all the family was like, "Yo, he a bum. Like, get rid of him." This and that, third. That nigga like came up, sold his shit, got 20 million, tried to give her 10 million.
What movie was this?
It's like Ironic, some shit.
Ironic.
It's some shit with what's Shorty name? Shorty that was in Baby Boy.
Taraji P. Henson.
Acrimony.
Acrimony.
What you saw that with?
Huh?
I saw that. I did see that movie, and it was on the boat and that whole.
But I'm just saying, but just look at the scenario.
Oh, by the way, I want to.
Where like son was real smart and he was trying to, he was living off her money, trying to create what he created, and then all family like get a job instead of third. No, I'm saying, but that right there shows you a lot. And then on top of that, he still came back, gave her the love, and gave her $10 million. Cause now she like, yo, y'all made me fuck like lose this nigga, and he got up. Yeah. So you have to really, you have to really look at like scenarios like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause even now, like people are just fuck with a girl just cause she got mad followers. Like the whole game is fucked up.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Talk, man.
By the way, I want to make sure we shout out Esme in the building. Esme, we did not know the professional chiller is cool with Daniel Jean and shout out Esme. You know what I mean? Daniel Jean, I definitely wrote you in the comments of her video like, yo, when you come into the show.
He's definitely not coming.
And you didn't
My man said what I said.
Daniel is very particular.
He said what I said.
That's why when I got here and I knew he was out here, I said, let me get into the show now because he's not doubling back.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Thank you for being here.
We definitely wanted you to stop by, man.
Daniel has more than 500,000 followers. His page got deleted like 19 times.
What'd you say?
Still gains all the followers.
What you just say, Daniel?
I ain't see those comments though.
Yeah, I wrote it under her video.
The shitting video.
The shitting video.
You know it's video. Yeah.
Well, she just said the shit video.
That was the nastiest shit she ever did.
Yeah, and go watch it. Go watch it.
Nah, but there's a lot of freaking. I know niggas like that. That's freaky like that. A nigga told me
it was interesting.
She wanted the girl to shit in his mouth. I'm like, damn, my nigga, like.
But I mean, would y'all mind being on camera? Cause we could step in the back.
Yeah, maybe.
Y'all want to be on camera
behind the bar if y'all want to be.
No, we don't gonna be on the bar.
Oh yeah.
They gonna be right.
I'm down for that. Yeah, come on,
Stay right there.
Huh?
Stay right there.
So we all gonna go back there.
No, you stay.
Okay.
I got pull up.
Pull up there.
So I'm gonna sit right here. We gonna sit here, right?
Yo, we love our masterminds. We love our return guests out here, and I mean, Esme is definitely one of the most fun we've had.
Shout out to her. She came through and hosted. She came through and hosted my guys' event.
I have a girlfriend. Okay. I know you weren't hating on me, but I don't want no trouble. All right, I don't want no trouble. All right.
I got a man now.
Oh,
Oh, we outside.
My girlfriend was that episode where she was like, listen, nigga.
Yo, we love when our past guests come through.
She didn't do nothing crazy. It was just. It was just.
It was a conversation.
Shout out to the bodybuilder Daniel J.
Y'all see him in all the suits in the videos.
He's not in the suits anymore. He got the cheese on.
He trying to show off the muscles. All right. Daniel, you Haitian, right?
Yeah, of course.
Shout out
to all the souls in the building.
All right.
The Haitian flag.
So wait. Who's your man if you don't mind us asking?
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
We gonna keep it quiet? All right, no problem.
She has a serious male fan base on Instagram.
Oh, we know.
They're gonna love me anyway. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
People was talking crazy in the comments though.
But you don't read the comments. You just keep walking to the bank.
Okay.
Good one.
I like that one.
You said we got the slick talk going here.
I like that.
When you say that,
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm here for the engagement.
Okay, all right. Listen, the last post we had of you went nuts.
How long has it been?
Instagram right now.
We still getting like
It's still getting right now.
I got
No, it's at 300 and something K views.
You put me onto. You put me onto like I think it was last year.
Oh, wrong bitch. No, I'm just playing.
No, I'm talking about.
they like, oh shit.
I don't even know.
I'm just playing.
I'm talking about like through the skits. I mean.
Okay, yeah.
Because he broke a lot of people through.
Daniel's my manager, y'all.
Okay.
Yo, shout out, man.
Daniel, by the way, I did always want to ask you, how did you get involved in the industry and everything? We already had her on the show, so we don't gotta ask what she do. But what do you do, my brother?
In real life or just
social media?
Social media.
Oh,
I just
you can talk about your real life too.
I just create content and do marketing for businesses.
Cause you in tune with a lot of people.
Yeah, man.
Daniel does a lot. Daniel is he's a movie star. Yeah, don't be humble.
Don't be humble.
Talk that shit, Daniel.
He owns a
Niggas, you can't have mad
He owns
suits.
a restaurant. Caleb Gay.
restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Daniel is
Shout out to a restaurant, Keke.
Get okay.
I'm asking good food. Some good
Oh
food
yeah, I
too.
cooked that for you too.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you cooked too?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Oh, you a chef?
Best $26 I spent.
He's a mix of a.
That food was good as a motherfucker. I drove all the way out there just to get the food and take a
Where's the restaurant at?
That food was good.
In Brooklyn, Keke in Brooklyn. Y'all go check it out.
25 followers taking a picture with Daniel.
You did 25? I believe it. I believe it.
It was all girls. I was like, please. I was like, oh, follow back.
They be posing their videos and I like it. Show up, be like, wait, nigga. I thought you was with me, nigga.
But you know, this shits be like a real life scenario.
Yeah.
That's why shits be funny like that.
Nah, I like them. Just to recap the stuff that we talked about already, I wanted to ask y'all, how do y'all feel? Y'all heard about Adam 22 and his Lena the Play? How you feel about that?
He's a marketing genius.
You think so?
Really?
You okay with it?
No, I'm black. No.
I told you he was gonna say the same thing I said.
He said I'm black. No. That's it.
Oh, hold up. I gotta zoom out for y'all.
But you're saying he's a marketing genius.
Yeah.
Get a little bit into that.
Remember, porn stars have a different mentality than like us regular people.
100%.
None of the other people fuck our wives like that.
Exactly. I just told you this. I just said the same shit.
He's smart. Fuck it. Remember, he fucked like 300 bitches. So
Where?
But did that make it okay?
yeah, I mean,
What, 300 bitches from the show?
No, just in regular, like they porn stars.
Yeah, they both porn stars.
Oh, you said he's a porn star too?
Yeah.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Well, I never know where he just came from.
I think just like the shit in video, I think that between
Well, I got
two
my bodies in
people,
there. That shit ain't about nothing.
everything is possible. You know, like it may not work for us, but if it works for you and your person, then go ahead, go for it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody has an opinion, and this is why we entertain.
Talk your talk. Okay. I've always said in the bedroom, a man and a woman, I don't know if they could do anything gay. I really don't
There's
understand.
no gay shit.
Let me ask you this, Daniel. Do you believe that a man and a woman who are engaging with each other, who are doing whatever it is that they are comfortable with doing, do you believe that they could engage in anything that it would be considered homosexual?
So if a woman put on a strap,
no. But listen, I'm not saying foreign objects,
not
bro.
gonna get that far.
No,
I'm saying, all right, but not for you. But all right, overall, if a woman put on a strap and smash.
Stop talking about foreign objects. A man and a woman, no foreign objects. Whatever they want to do sexually is what they want to do sexually. Do you believe that anything could be gay, considered gay in
Your
that
girl
moment?
could put her finger in your butt.
No.
A man should be able to experience the joy that I experience when I'm about to orgasm. So if
would you look at him differently if he let you put finger bang him?
No, I've bent over a guy and fucked him with a strap, like, and I didn't look at him different. Like,
You probably wasn't straight though. He enjoyed it.
That's your opinion. He doesn't want a man with a beard to fuck him. You know what I'm saying? He wants a fluffy woman too.
But that's like,
into that. Yeah.
if he doesn't think that he's gay, then he's crazy.
Maybe you're crazy for thinking that he's gay.
That's still a gay act, though.
Then how is that a gay act?
That's right.
So hold on.
I'm not doing. Hold on.
He looked right at me when he's like with the strap on. I said no foreign objects, bro.
No, we don't have on our show.
I mean that's a gay. That's like the White House see me right now. Like, yo, hey, where the bitches at? I'm like, yo, get your little gay ass up out of here.
White Howard can't.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a throw off. That's like some. We see the DMs and shit.
I just feel like, you know, there's a lot of pressure on men for things that they can't do because of what society feels is not okay.
I mean, if you,
so
I feel like if that's your sexual, like, my thing is like, I'm not homophobic or nothing like that. So like, if you're gay, just come out. Don't try to, oh, nah, I could do without, like, then you're gay.
I feel like if you're doing something with a woman, you're not gay.
No, I'm saying, but like bending over and letting the girl hit you from the back with a strap is gay.
What about finger banging you? He said no.
When the lights off, what's the difference between a guy and a girl? What the fuck is it?
Oh, it's a difference because you're gonna penetrate me.
Hold on, you heard me?
No, I'm talking about like you said you put on a strap or whatever and you put it in the guy's ass, correct?
Sure did.
All right, when all the lights is off and shit, right?
There's no difference to him.
There's no what the fuck is the difference? A guy or girl? It's still gay. That would be gay.
I don't feel like.
I'm saying you might look at it like fuck it. I just want to please the nigga, but you have to really look at it like that. Like
I feel like
mad shit going.
I feel like so many. I'm sorry not to cut you off, but I feel like so many of us don't even know what sex is, like how you really supposed to feel during sex, because we've just learned from coming up and looking and hearing. You know what I mean? Everything that you know is from things that you've been taught. You've never had your own interpretation of things. Things were already predisposed before we got here. You know what I mean?
I mean, I I could give you like certain things, but a lot of things you could like learn stuff on your own. Like you don't have to, like everything is not by like a book. Like
right,
okay,
but
this
there's
is
already
how,
like set standards of what it is.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean
man
that's
is
my
supposed
that's
to be.
like my opinion. Even when like you got to get a prostate checkup, then they have to what's the name? You don't really want to. You have to make sure you.
I respect
that is gonna make a man feel uncomfortable. Like yo, what the fuck?
Because
A straight
you've
man.
already
A straight man.
been told that that's gay.
Yeah,
All your
so you-
life. You
So
understand?
you have
All
to
your
think
life.
about it. If you have, like, as I said, even with Son's situation, with like with the White House, like, if you're gay, just come out and just say you're gay.
Right.
Just sit there and say no, I'm not really what's name, but then you like to like suck on men's penises and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's gay.
That's fine.
I mean, that's what
Nobody would look
that's
at
what
you-
society says is gay. Like that's what we have all learned from
Like-
growing up. That's gay.
So-
If nobody ever taught us that a man is only supposed to be a man and a woman, then we wouldn't have all these other terms. We would just fucking be.
Like in high school, like honestly, like when I used to look at like shit on the news, I really feel like it didn't affect me because there's certain shit that I didn't know. Like when I was in high school, I didn't see a gay person until I was 20. So if they were, it was all hidden. It wasn't like out the way it is now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So go to high school, you play basketball games or football games, you take a shower, nobody looking like, let me see it. You're not even feeling like uncomfortable. Now it's out there so much, you be like, all right, but then it's like, why be low if that's what you're into? Nobody's here to like judge, like, all right, cool. Like even when that shit was going on with like Mr. C, and it's like, you know, he had a lot of pressure and he wound up just quitting his job and stuff like that. It's like, if that's what you into, it's like, all right, well cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you got caught numerous different times, but you're a hell of a DJ. Like you see, what's the person now?
He's on 94.7 now.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm just saying, but like the hot night, like what's the person that is going on like academics and shit? The Santana.
Yeah, he's arguing with.
What you see is like it's fully out. So it's like, all right, we're gonna accept this person and the other people that was on Love and Hip Hop. We're gonna accept these people for who they are. Like even with Dwayne Wade's kid and stuff like that. But why try to hide and be like, yo, I'm not like this when you really, because now I look at it like this. You could be affecting our black women with some shit because now when these girls be catching, oh, this you ain't know he was a down little brother. We ain't know. It's like certain shit that you see how like, you know, it's like how shit be happening. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really be knowing it. Like you see certain shit to be the toughest motherfuckers doing some crazy shit. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I remember one time.
You gotta speak up though, Dan. I know you smooth. But.
Yeah, so I remember one time I was jogging
Yeah.
through Manhattan one time. I didn't know it was a whole gay parade. I seen like a bunch of broad niggas. I got mad scared. I was like, oh shit.
Wow, the gay niggas is crazy.
If you in the village, I heard in the village back in the
If they throw you a
2000s.
compliment, you accept it and keep it moving.
Right,
You hear me?
thank you.
Don't
Yeah, I was scared, bro.
All right, well, don't want to stay on the gay thing too long. Shout out to all those that are
Shout out
shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to gay people.
Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing, man.
Love
Love
makes you
who you
happy.
love. Yeah, love always wins. Recently, who were the women talking about it? By the way, there was a group of women discussing the male friendship versus female friendship, and they were discussing how the dynamic with women and men is completely different. How men's friendship could last many years, but it lacks depth. There's no real, you don't know shit about your friends. Like I talked to my shorty about it today, and she was like, "Yeah, niggas say they've been friends for 20 years, but they be like, how you know him?" They be like, "Oh, I played ball with him since we was like 15." And meanwhile, you don't know shit about the nigga's life.
But just like I just told you, in reality, it takes you 20 years really to understand one person. Why you think when shit ends, people are so hurt? Like, damn, we used to eat at my grandmother's crib. I thought that was, those are strong words when you use the.
Do you disagree or agree that men's friendships usually lack some type of depth?
No.
You don't agree?
Really, a lot of people don't. You got to realize, in reality, you only have 5 friends, most,
I agree.
maybe 6.
I agree.
You just know mad people.
Yeah.
You like a socialite, so you might come across. I came across 10,000 people. I know mad people, and people use it. Yo, All's my friend. I'm like, well, I don't feel like that about you. You're just somebody I know for a long period of time.
I don't know you.
We cool.
I don't like it. Be people in my neighborhood like they know my name. They might know the address. They might like, oh yeah. They don't really know nothing about me because I'm to myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know what I want to let you know. Like some people, they talk so much, but like I didn't really know them. I know.
So you would say that you're the people that you call friends, you know shit, the depth to your friendship.
A friendship to me is a person that you could depend on both parties. Like it's more beneficial for somebody to say they my friend. Yo, that's my friend because I can do much for you.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing for me. So why would I call you my friend? You're just an associate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a topic last week.
Like when you go to school with people, it's like I went to 5 different high schools. I'm all over, so it's like I can't really. I done been so many places. It's like I knew you for a long period of time. Like, it's like when you see a person you call your friend and he became a murderer, and you be like, I don't know where that came from. They nigga probably murdered 9 motherfuckers. You just never knew.
So that's not really your friend.
Exactly. When you hear a person like did some shit, rapist, pedophile, these be people you like. You think you know.
thought you knew.
So now when you see it, like, man, why the fuck this nigga was getting mad bitch back then? But you don't know they in the series because they hiding it from you. It's like same thing what she was saying with the strap.
Yeah.
This nigga could have been the toughest, craziest teardrop nigga on the eye. So when you see him, you be like, man, that nigga get busy. We only thinking that because of the tattoos and shit. We don't know that she's putting on some shit and fucking him in his ass.
Wilding him
We
out.
don't know it.
Y'all never know.
I'm saying we don't want. I'm just saying, but this could be somebody we dap up every day. Like, yeah, let's go to the boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Or niggas that eat chicks out on their period.
Exactly.
And they
So
roll
we
the
don't.
blunts share with you.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm never smoking with anybody ever again, bro.
You said that your friendships, you don't think
Yeah,
that.
ask them for $500. See if they got your back.
Exactly.
Or you jammed up if they got your back.
This is what I just told you. I said, if when you're not a needy person, how do you really determine who's a friend? I'm not gonna be the person. I always got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't need. Yo, Rich, you think I can stay? Because now I'm going to really see the truth. How much, man, this nigga still here, man. It's been a week, man. I can't lay with my girl. Now I'm going to really see how you really feel about me. But I'm not a person that's asking. I don't know how to get to a couple dollars, so I'm not going to, you think I can borrow? I've never been that type of person.
Well, is that the only determining factor?
How do you really determine?
They got your back.
Like right now, you got to realize he's a man that's in power. And, you know, he's the humblest, coolest guy in the world. He's not really aggressive, nothing like me. And I say, yo, bro, you got 600,000-700,000 followers. Niggas gonna come, people, everybody fuck with you now. Yo, you think you can give me a post? Because now we living in social media. It's beneficial for somebody to know Daniel Jean. I've been fucking with him way before that. From the beginning. I watched his page get deleted mad times. He gained the right. He tell me certain things with the gram because I don't really work the gram like that. I'll just put up like a caption like regular shit.
You got the captions, my dude.
No, I'm just saying, but I'm not putting nothing like for like he does the the engagement with the comedian shit. I'm not putting nothing fraudulent like on my page like to make it look more than what it is. Like take a picture.
So all this hooked me up with this girl that I used the situation where he was cursing me out that went viral. Remember?
And I sat there and told him
he was cursing me out.
He met it through me, and I said because I'm my more preference. I really like the darker chip. She's very attractive and stuff like that. So for his skit, I met her through my homegirl. They came to the crib. So when I woke up in the morning, cause like I was like tired, they came in. They come and they hang out with me. What's the name? So I'm like, damn. When she woke up in the morning, she came to go to bed. I'm like, damn, this bitch bad as a motherfucker. I call. I'm like, yo, since you here, you gonna go to work, do skits and shit. I FaceTime him. He looked at. He's like, damn, yo. How long you out? You want to do the skit and all that? She did it and everything like that. The rest he did on his own. And I'm like, yo, gotta be a wolf, be aggressive.
Yeah.
She's like, no, don't tell him that. I'm like, I already knew what type of person it was. I just could tell. I'm like, you gotta be aggressive. And he wasn't really aggressive. And then
I did a bunch of romantic dumb shit. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah, I was like, damn, huh?
Because I can already tell because from the conversation, it was just like material. Yo, if a guy like me, Rolex and all that, I'm like, all right, well, cool. I already see where this is going after the first 2 minutes.
We can get that technical and say that shit. I ain't know like that. Rolex all that shit. Like
once a person does all that up the rail, I'm like, yo, well, you can do a skit. You already looked at it. I'm like, flying out and all that. I'm like, bro.
I ain't fly. Well,
what about you?
Fly out.
What about you, young lady? Do you think that males' friendships have depth to them?
So a couple of months ago, I would have said no. But I just went through like something really traumatic, and I love people, so I thought I had a lot of friends, and honestly, the only people that came through were my male friends that I didn't have a communication with all the time. Because you know what, when somebody, I feel like men, you don't need this. With men,
she hit it on the money.
With men, they just need you to know that they got your back. So I feel like, right, so I feel like, like friends like Daniel, you know what I'm saying? Like, Daniel's not a speaker. Like, he won't talk to you. He'll probably call you everything, like, what's good, crack some jokes. But, like, you don't need to sit down and cry, you know what I'm saying, or twerk. Like, you won't do all that fun shit that you do with your girls. But when it gets ugly, I was in the hospital for mad long, and all those girls went. You know what I'm saying? But my male friends, like, what up? Like, we here. You know what I'm saying? And they held me down in ways that I couldn't express.
And you gotta really look at it like, is an opposite sex there.
Right.
So when like me, I'm more closer with females than guys. Like I don't, because I really feel like if times get rough, like a girl, like yo, you make sure it's no competitiveness.
Yeah, but for me, like I feel like the men in my life, my friends or whomever, I feel like they're men of value. So when we Jesus, we're men of they're men of value. So like they nurture. I feel like they nurturing. So I definitely feel like those relationships are more valuable.
All right. Well, with men, right? I'm very happy about what you said because of the fact that I feel like women expect men to speak as often as women speak and bounce every idea off of their friends or whatever. And as guys, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but me personally, I don't call my dudes about everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I don't call my dudes about everything. We don't need to speak about. Like, I feel like the reason women's friendships don't last as long is because you guys hold each other accountable for so much different shit that your friend. Like I got my own worries. I don't need my friend to be a burden as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like. I don't.
Women, y'all just need to be locked in.
Huh?
Like y'all just need to be locked in.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You just need to be like, I chose you to be my friend. We good.
Yeah.
We together forever.
And if you don't falter on your trust and all that, we should be good. I think y'all agree with me or disagree?
You know me. I'm 100%. You know my dogs. I'm a very private person, and my dogs is my dogs. I just need to know that, like, Rich, been my dog since. Child, I just need to know that you can be there for me when I need you. Mm-hmm. I don't need you. I did. I don't need you to.
You want to split screen it?
No, We good.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
I don't need to know the ins and outs of his life every day. Mm-hmm. I don't. That's my dog. He got my back. I got his back.
I know.
Because you know what? I think with women, we disclose so much. There's so much room for us to be judgy with each other. So when something doesn't work out, that's what the fuck we fighting about.
And it's so crazy. Personally, with me and my shorty, like even like now, like we were going through something, and like she's telling her friends our whole business, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm like, go to my right hand man and ask him something about your personal life. He can't tell you nothing about you personally.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That was something for me. Like, it doesn't mean that he's not my dog. It just means that like there's levels to shit. Like, personal shit is personal shit.
Yeah, I won't even talk to my family about my relationship. Not happening.
Yeah, but a lot of things you could like kind of, you could kind of figure out yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like I don't want to burden anybody with my problems. I'm a figure it out.
Nah, my whole thing is that I really don't feel like us as boys really like give each other like the real anyway. Like you said, you're a very private person, so it's like it's hard for us. I mean, maybe
that shit jumped to 60 to 90.
It's
fucking crazy.
This is got 600,000.
Make her act up.
Huh?
Bro, that shit crazy. I didn't want you to stop the whole damn show just to say that. I saw it was getting hard because I saw it. I was keeping it to myself. It went from fucking 20 to 60 easy, but
man, that she got just as many followers.
Nah, I should go.
Pardon me.
You're rich.
But you can do 3 screens, right?
Yeah. You can do three. Yo! Shout out again for Daniel G, man, and definitely SB, man. Y'all about to.
That's crazy. Last minute, I said, yo, he's still out here. Let me get him to this show because he's not coming back. He's not doing a round trip. He's not doing a round trip.
Professional chiller. Thank you.
And like Daniel always come through in the clutch. You call him, he gonna make it happen.
Who's good stuff, Daniel?
Oh, that's my boy. He has a CMOS.
He trying to join. Oh, shout him out.
Yeah, shout out to Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel.
I got it.
So I feel like we honestly and I think we need more of that. Like I feel like us as boys really need more time to just be able to like dish a few things out from each other, even if it's like I'm not able to necessarily help you with everything right now. Just half the time I just know like talking about this shit, man, will like getting it off my chest, getting it off my back is like a very helpful thing to even do, and I don't feel like us boys really do that with each other because it's like it's like what Rich says or what Black says. I don't really burden each other with shit like that, and I feel like we need to do that more, man. Especially us as black men. We got a whole lot of shit that
don't burden me with. Listen, personally, let me say this. I'm your brother, and I love y'all. Don't burden. I got my own problems. Don't burden me with your problems. If you want to tell me,
I'm not burdening you with problems. I can just tell you shit that's on my mind.
Just tell me. Yeah, you can tell me that.
Okay.
You can tell me that real quick.
I don't want to burden you with that shit. I just want
to. We can move on.
I mean, I just want to have somewhere to kind of unload some of the heavy shit that I'm carrying. That's all. I mean, like, it shouldn't be. Do you think you should just carry that shit around with you?
No, get a therapist.
I got one.
What if you can afford one? What if we not making amazing videos and skits like you?
One of them shits.
They got free therapists nowadays.
And you got popping quick too. Then you figured it out. He said, "Yo, I'm about to take this whole shit over." I be having a call sometimes like, yo, you know you went viral? Like I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I can't wait to get to that day. You ain't know we fucking know every single time we call each other like, oh my God! We talk for like half a day about your video, girl. Like I'm black and I'm calling Rich. I'm like, yo, there's still people liking this shit. Like there's more. There's more. I wake up in the morning.
Half a million.
What you got? 600, right?
Yeah, but I'm happy that shit went viral.
No,
I mean, yeah, man.
It was funny because
we trying, man. We trying.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just repost it. And then what conversation? We were at Keke and somebody was saying like, what they said. They was like, oh, to the person I talked to. It was like, you gonna let her talk like that? He was like, that's how I met her. I mean, like,
shout out to that. That's a real nigga right there, man. That's how you met her.
Yeah, it's a real nigga.
I mean, before we go on to our next two topics, we're gonna ask you the classics and you the classics. We already asked you.
Definitely.
But I want to ask you two: short-term love or long-term lust?
Rich.
It's by him. It's right there. Pass him that Henny.
I ain't gonna lie, my son black.
Oh, you want some?
I want this.
No good.
That nigga drank that shit like it's a 40.
Yeah, you peeped that, right? He been.
That nigga not
He
sweating.
just said him and his lady had went through some shit. Maybe there's still some shit going on.
That's why Henny got my boy fired up.
Nah, good.
You want something?
I don't know.
He
We
don't
don't
drink like that.
What that mean?
Racist ass cops.
I mean, we live on Long Island. You know.
I don't know.
Shit.
Wait.
Where you from?
Brooklyn.
You from Brooklyn?
Yeah, we already know how these cops are.
All right.
Open this. I'm sorry.
So short-term love or long-term lust? What would you choose? Long-term lust or short-term love? This is a question for you too.
Yeah, you didn't get this question.
You done confused them and all that.
Word, what the fuck?
They kind
I
of
think both.
Both. Short-term. You gotta pick
Both. It depends where in life you are.
Short-term love.
That's a good. Did you hear her answer? Her answer wasn't bad. She said it depends
Short-term
on
love.
She said it depends on where you are in life.
Ooh.
That was a great answer.
Yeah.
But I figured it's short term.
And who the person
That's
is.
a
Like,
waste of time.
no, it is.
It's not.
Love is a strong word. Y'all use love.
You
like
had puppy
loosely.
love in 5th grade. You had
That
a
was
one.
puppy.
Okay, but
But I know the person that I am. I don't want to waste nobody's time. Let's get straight to it.
you agree with
You'll
that?
still be out here lusting, right or wrong.
But I'm into the lusting.
He said he chose
Because I don't want to waste it. Because you got to realize love is a strong
But
word.
lust
Hate is a strong.
lust can turn into love as well. You know
But that's
what I'm
what you
saying?
start with.
That's what I feel like.
But you got to realize you start with the lust. You're not gonna just go. Love is very strong. Hate is. A person say, "Yo, I hate you," and I be like, "I believe you."
I'm gonna say
so I would
this.
just stay the fuck
I
away
think
from
lust
you.
can. I think lust. A lot of love does come from because
Lust.
physical attraction is usually the first thing that happens. You don't look at somebody like I've said all the time. I don't look at you and be like, "Damn, she looks like she got a beautiful brain." I look at her and be like,
You don't
"Damn,
say that.
Yeah, you don't say that. You
All
don't
right,
say
let me
that.
ask you something. When the doors is closed and you inside a girl, that love word is gonna get tossed around until you nut, and then you like, all right, back now. I'm just laying down watching
That's a
fucking
fact.
I actually never said that to a girl.
It's
That-
not
You said it at least.
Huh? I never said that to a girl smashing them. I promise
You never once ever said you
But
was a
I see what I say. I'll say I put a baby in you. But I'm lying.
You say that?
Which is the most that's
You did not make
I don't really put a baby in them. My nigga, I'm gonna have a whole condom on and be like, yeah, you want me to line up in there? And then I know I'm not taking off my condom. Like, it's just talking shit. It's just talking
You
shit.
never said you never during sex.
I've never been smashing. I had a girl tell me they loved me while I was smashing, like the second time, and I was like, and as she turned around, about to tell me she loved me, I was like, don't say that shit, cause I'm a piece of shit.
Have this conversation.
But I agree. You do say, because let me tell you.
That's what I'm trying to tell
my
you.
last relationship, that's how it started, because we were doing it and I said, I love you. But I didn't really mean it. Like, the shit was just good at that moment. You know what I mean? And then
And then when you go to orgasm and all that,
then he looked at me like, oh, crazy. And the next day he was asking me, like, yo, we together. And I was just like, fuck it, we together. Because I done, you know what I'm saying? I done told the nigga I loved him. So, you know, I agree.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Because, you know, y'all be out here lying.
I don't be lying on this
Because
show.
nobody wants to admit, like, we're just made to fuck up. Like, sometimes we fuck up, okay?
We all fuck up.
It's what it
That's
is.
the one. That's what I realized with me. Like, I don't be lying to the females. So they think when I'm completely honest, because my mother always told me that. She's like, look, we smarter than y'all, so just be honest. My mother always feel like women are smarter than men, but they probably are. They are. She's like, don't lie to the female. So off the rip, and I realized that like from my earlier stages, I used to be completely honest, and I got exactly what I want. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I just want to fuck. And they be like, all right, cool.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, this shit really, just the honesty shit really
You
works.
say that to girls?
I tried that.
You tried it? How did it work out? Yeah, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Every girl who's ever said that to me, the minute they say that and you tell them that, they be like, I just want to see what type of nigga you are. Nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but you have to realize though, like
That's what you think,
a lot
man.
of women are like nigga bitches. They have nigga mentality, just bitches. Like not all of them. They have nigga mentalities.
Yeah, nah, that's
Because some girls just that's what I call them. Because
Yeah,
some
like
girls
that.
some girls they just want to just have a good time and that's it. So why like yo, I'm gonna take you to Ruben. They're like nigga, you lying.
That's
You don't
funny.
want to do all
Just
that.
bust these cheeks and keep it moving.
Yes, and that works for me.
One of them kicked me out after she busted a nut.
Dead
Before
fish.
you even busted
Yeah,
yours?
she was like, all right, yo, I'm done.
I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Hit you with the what you about to do? What you about to do?
That's why the majority like
Would you look at the time?
That's my line right there. You done? You like, yo, what you about to do?
Shorty asked her, she asked you, so what you about to do? That means get up and leave.
that's what I said. Like the
That's
majority
a-
like chicks that I
That's
attract
nigga
are
bitches.
like married women. Like they just want me. If they
Stop
just,
advertising that.
I'm being honest because I'm on your show.
I appreciate it. What you about to say?
Nah, she put on Judge Mathis and that was it for her.
Yo.
I was like, damn.
She done with you.
It's
Yeah,
funny. I was
close.
just telling Daniel today. I was telling him that I had lost a dude because now, by no means am I a savage. Like I'm romantic. I want to be in
I
love.
kind of had to like the person you just like a aggressive, like savage, like a pit bull in a skirt, like like.
Nah, I'm actually really sweet when you get to know me.
Okay.
So but at that time, like I had just came out of something, so I was like, let me try this shit. Like let me try to be like these outside girls. And I had this decent ass dude. Like he was good to me, and I was just like, nah, I don't fall in love like that. And he like left me the fuck alone. And I'm like, yo, just cause I'm out here trying to act like some savage shit that I'm not. Like I lost a good guy. So now I just being my soft girl.
You regret
How's
that?
that?
You and your soft girl
Huh?
era?
You regret that guy?
No, I mean his loss at the end of the day.
And that's the see. That's the see.
I mean, it was his loss because if he really would have nurtured me through that pain. You know
So
what
now
I
how
mean?
do you feel now that you have 521,000 followers? I know your DMs go crazy. How do you entertain that now?
They don't even know me.
I'm just saying, but people do, guys do.
No,
DM you.
of course, but I'm going to say two things. The first thing I'm going to say is
That's alcohol.
the men that approach me
Water.
on my DMs, they really don't come crazy. So I
I'm saying, I don't think you're crazy.
I think that is
Let's get the water.
dope. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely I'll definitely say thank you. I feel like they make me relevant. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, because I mean, you know, to have that type, because as I said, like a lot of people mess with people because of the clout situation.
no
like
man,
right
listen,
now,
I've been in situations where guys take me on dates and they be like, "This is my business proposal. Can you just post me on the page?" Like, yeah, man. Like, nah. Yeah, nah. Guys that have definitely tried to get with me because of what I got going on.
That's crazy.
because you was definitely like recommended for this event, and I'm like, yo, let me call. Like, I didn't realize how big you was. He's like, you know, I'm like, well, I met her like once, but
Thank
I
you,
know
by the
Daniel.
way. I
I'm like, I
appreciate
know Daniel, and Daniel always comes through on time, comes through in the clutch. Yo, we here, man. What's gate? I was like, damn, for real.
That's what's up.
I knew he wasn't gonna show up at one point.
We met Esme at shout out to the situationship
Whoop, whoop.
at her dating game show. We met her at
Oh, you got a dating game?
I went to I won.
Huh?
Yeah, I won on
yeah.
the
Oh,
Mr.
Mr. Commodore, yeah, I did see that.
Commodore.
Yeah, I did see that.
Shout out to Mr. Commodore as well. And
I fuck with him.
what's it called?
Fresh
Damn.
out.
Fresh
Yeah.
out.
Damn, I just called it crazy block in my brain. That was crazy. Yeah.
I remember he did have a date.
Nuts.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that was a super dope show.
Yeah, that was a good time. And we met her. I approached her after the show. I was like, yo, we'd love to have you on the show or whatever. She was like, oh yeah, anytime.
Because you know she's much different from the other girl because her person, she has a real good person. A lot of them girls don't. They just like they take nice pictures and shit. She has like excellent. When you look at the sketch, you can tell like that's really her. Like she really has a great.
No, she does have a great personality. We were supposed to get the contestant afterwards, but I forgot to hit up.
Who?
Big Purr.
Oh, I'll bring Big Purr. That's my girl.
Okay,
Shout out to
not
Big
the
Purr.
little one.
Not the little one. Y'all gonna love her. Y'all gonna love Big Purr.
I gotta see who that is. I don't.
Yeah, she cool. She cool people. She cool people too. Very.
I'm still getting hip to like some of the because he has so many people.
Influences.
Because I feel like I know the biggest influencers. So I was like, well, do I really need to know?
Daniel's the biggest.
Do I really need to know anybody else?
Daniel.
And he doesn't even really.
Top 2, not number 2.
I know like the biggest influencer. Like when I seen him on channel like 12 and he was on the news for these shits, I was like, damn, this nigga different.
Yeah, not
he
Daniel,
throwing
though.
midgets out the train, all types of shit.
Yes.
But outside of that, I want to publicly thank Daniel because when I was in the hospital, Daniel came through every single day and he kept singing, what's that song? Your booty hole brand.
Sexy red.
Yeah,
That's an outfall.
Because I couldn't walk.
Not like sexy.
I couldn't walk, and when they would come, like try to give me my
She
little
got knocked up
therapy.
quick too. She only been popping for 5 minutes. She already got a baby. That's crazy. She ain't been popping more than like a year. She already knocked up. Sugiyana next.
I'm surprised Suki not knocked up already.
I like Sugiyana. I
You
can't
do?
wait to
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Put it in the comments. We love Daniel, man.
I'll say this. Me personally, I'm not really a big fan of a lot of the.
I like it because she being herself. Like she nasty.
I get it, but we gotta understand that rap music is a young person's game for the most part.
Yeah,
For the most part, and all the young kids, like my shorty's son is 14, and all the stuff he said that the stuff that he sees in school is a lot of ratchet hood shit from the black kids because their idols are people saying my booty hole brown, my pussy pink. You know what I mean? Like,
but you have to really look at like people's upbringing. Like we don't really know like her upbringing. She might have had a mother that had her at 13, 14. She probably wasn't. We don't know like.
It's marketing. Properly. It's all.
So
marketing.
A lot of shit like people take advantage of certain situations. Like you know what I'm saying.
Let me ask you something right now, Rich. So if somebody was to come to us and be like, yo, listen, for keep in mind to get to the next level. One of us, our sex tapes gotta drop.
No, I mean, have fun.
You're not with it.
I have a girlfriend.
You take one for the team?
I have a girlfriend too. My sex tape is dropping.
I would give you 100%. I mean, but your relationship with your shorty is not the same as my relationship with my shorty. You know what I mean? So, me personally,
it depends on whatever floats your boat. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Into like a lot of the chicks, they kind of into like yo record me and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, well,
it's not really my thing.
But it's
I'm gonna say something to this point, right? So this was actually the first show the first podcast, and I've been on a lot, that I ever talked about sex.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Appreciate you.
I was always.
First, I told you keep in mind that shit's popping.
But first of all, it was because of the vibe. Like the vibe here was great. You know what I'm saying? Like I was around men that I understood where I was safe. Like this was a safe space. Yeah, so this was the first podcast that I talked about sex, but.
Appreciate that.
But speaking on it and then seeing the reactions, like the culture is so unfortunate, but the culture that we live in, especially in social media, it is that's what drives it. You understand? So if you're an entertainer, you have to like think, okay, I'm about my money and I'm trying to grow. So this is the route. I say a lot of crazy shit. That does not necessarily mean that that's who I am in my private life. You know what I mean? When people see me, they see me twerking, having a good time, like. I just lost somebody yesterday, and I'm here. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah. So it's just like you have to still keep going. You know what I mean? So this life, like your professional life and who you are totally different. So you don't know, Sexy Red might be or whoever might be, singing whatever, but that's not who they are.
See, I get that that's not who she is.
You have to realize like they young, so it's like they might not be on that type of time.
You're right.
10 years from now. Like look at was it Kid?
Carisha, look at Young Miami. She Young Miami recently said she's tired of being a city girl and she's ready to get wifed up.
Yeah, but you got to.
Why? I don't know. That's what she said.
But you got to think about it. Look who wifed her, like a billionaire. So when she came in the game, she like, damn. Well, she probably didn't think like nigga did it.
But see, what I'm saying is that all right, Sexy Red. She's how old is Sexy Red?
Like 22.
Is it? That's
She's a
it?
child. She's a child.
Okay, all right.
Now if she was 42,
That'd be
now,
different.
like,
Okay,
now we get
all right.
Like, all right, man.
I don't know. Like for me, it's very similar to black exploitation from the movies back in the day with like Shaq. You know what I mean? Where it's like you're using popular young black people to give it an image and influence the youth that are even younger than them, and they'll repeat the cycle. But like in any other industry, nobody's doing that really. I'm not saying there's not ratchet people and white people and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it just sucks.
Did you see the interview with Michael Irvin?
What'd you say?
Did you see
Is that
that?
right, Farrakhan?
Did
My black brothers.
Did you see on Sports Center the interview with Michael Irvin when he was talking about his son?
His son rap career.
So he's like, yo, this nigga's rapping about shit like this, nigga. We rich, we a gated community.
He said
Now-
you lived in a gated community.
But where you think he got that influence from? Where you think he got that influence?
It don't matter, but in his mind, he's like, yo, nigga, you know what I mean? Niggas is like, want to be, like, your pops was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you rapping about this shit for? So now you even look at the drill music and shit like that. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool.
I love it.
Like, you know, like if
I love it.
you know what I mean? Like in reality, like even what Fario said, like it sounded cool, but like if I have beef with them, I'm not sending you my address. Like, but it sounded good.
I'm gonna send you my ad.
But it sound good on the song, but it's like in reality, like
That's pretty stupid.
that'd be crazy.
Yeah. That's true.
So you know you gotta really think. So it's like, all right, you know, that
But the
shit.
youth don't understand. That my thing is just the youth don't understand that. The youth don't understand that. Like we get it.
So as a parent, I mean, y'all not, you know, you don't have kids yet, but it's like
No, I don't got no
I'm a
kids.
parent, he's a parent. Like it's on the parents to really educate. Like
Okay, that was
my
nice.
sons and them will listen to the music, but they like I ain't
Understand
doing- I ain't
that,
doing
and
that shit.
that's a big part for me.
I'm
too.
not using no rappers to be my kids' role
models.
model. They can like the music. Like my son listens to all. He knows all of these artists. They played on. That's how I know him.
Yeah,
they
but
played
we
on
grew up in
YouTube.
a different time where we only got it through music. Now you get it through social media. You get it through it everywhere. Like it influences you a whole lot more now. It's like you're not even popping if you don't got a red weave in high school right now because Sexy Red popping pussy. Listen.
Because
I don't
you
even understand how, bro.
Because you got to think about it. I didn't grow up in.
Age is on right now.
Yo, Sukiyana, all of them, man. I be looking at the show. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, it's not, don't get me wrong. I get entertainment.
Great marketing.
Huh?
Great
It is great marketing. Did you
I
not
realize they
you
trying
guys
to find. They trying like me. Like I like Sukiyana rap because she funny to me. I'm like, oh, all right. But then you see like when a nigga like hugged her, it's like, oh my god, I feel
She
so
break down.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now I'm thrown off because I was into like the freaky shit you was talking about, this crazy
She
shit.
had a whole OnlyFans. You can see her get packed out.
No, I'm just saying. But you see when the
sorry.
kid, what's the kid name?
Oh damn.
When the kid,
It's just throwing up.
She's freaky.com. She's freaky.com.
Oh man.
yeah,
Or
but you,
Daddy.
subscribe to my OnlyFans now.
Yeah,
Because she was going with like Kill Bill or somebody. That's his name. She got the tattoos on it about the nigga.
Yeah, I
like Sukiyana though.
I like that she's Nigerian. That's about
I
it.
definitely want to get a sample of that.
But you did that?
Yeah,
She look like her breath stink. That's just how I feel.
So you saying right now,
I like
you wouldn't smash Sukiyana?
I don't want to smash Sukiyana. No, I don't want to smash Sukiyana. I don't want to smash Sexy Red or Sukiyana. I'm good.
He wants
I'm
to
good.
smash Sexy Red. He loves her.
She look like Young Thug, bro.
Now when you see it without
He
all
look
that
like
shit, she
she-
look decent though. When I show the picture like
I saw her getting piped. She looked horrible to me.
Sukiyana?
That shit didn't look entertaining to me.
That's Sexy Red. That's Sexy Red.
Y'all be having regular sex like that too.
I like
Stop
Sukiyana.
it.
Don't get me wrong.
I like Sukiyana.
I was smash Sukiyana over before Sexy Red.
100%.
100%.
And she look like she know what to do to
Yeah,
make a
she
man
does.
happy.
I watched her. Like I said, I watched this thing. She know what she doing.
Sukiyana says that she cooked for you before she had sex with you. That
Hey,
melts
listen.
in my heart.
That right there, that would have touched my soul.
That
too.
melts in my heart.
I want to eat. Too.
I want to ask y'all. It's 8:13. We got one more topic, and then we gotta ask these two men the classics. Back, Uncle Shay.
Shay.
Shannon Sharp, Nightcap podcast, him and Ochocinco, Chad Johnson, they were talking about Yvonne Orji. She's a 39-year-old virgin.
Terrible last name.
Yeah, I ain't.
Huh?
That's a
Oh yeah, I seen that one.
The girl,
She's the girl from
He said her name is horrible because her name is Orji. We might be saying it wrong. It might be Orji. We don't know. It's ORJI. We don't know.
All right.
The girl from Insecure, the best friend, Adisa.
Yeah, Lisa's best
She's
friend.
39 and she's a virgin.
39-year-old virgin.
I don't want to fuck with her.
So that was
the question.
That was the question, literally.
Oh, would you fuck with her?
Would you? No, not her. Would you date
at this age?
At your age,
At
would you date a 39-year-old virgin?
No, I don't want a virgin. I need a girl experience. I don't need.
Nah.
Because I'll probably leave her if it ain't good.
I would.
You would date a 39-year-old man? That's a virgin?
Well, she's a girl, so it's different.
Yeah, it might be different. What's your reason why you
I'm
wouldn't?
gonna teach them how to be so passionate.
Exactly. That's
You like what?
I'd be so
You like what?
Whores and sluts.
You like whores and sluts?
I like it.
Daniel likes whores and
nasty
sluts.
girls.
We
I
slut
like
lovers
nasty
out there.
girls.
You gotta be
The
nasty.
freaky nasty ones.
Like, you know, I can spot them. I can spot them from like a mile away too. Like, I know I can have a spotter. I can spot them.
Be like, yo, she gonna
I don't think I
suck and
can.
fuck me crazy.
It's like women. They could.
Not all of them do that.
Women are
Not all
smart.
of them,
Like,
not all of them.
I think there's a lot of women cappers.
nah.
I think there's a lot of
I know.
there's a lot of women
They are,
cappers.
they
There's
are.
a lot of women
Yeah.
that talk like that talk. And
Nah,
not
but see,
really
the
dirty
talk-
like that.
He said
Because
he
I
said
get-
about
let
talking.
me
He said
tell
he
you,
see them.
I get a lot of like, I could tell you a freaky girl, and
I could.
that's just not the truth.
I could.
You
It's the same-
smash somebody in the ass with a dildo. You are.
I'm open-minded.
That's.
I'm gonna tell you why. Like guys, we could sense a girl to have like good vagina. It's like a woman. A woman could tell from a mile away. Yeah, I could tell.
Me and Rich be
Oh,
talking.
no,
about
man.
It's all in her hips. the way she
It's like you as a female, you could probably tell, or your friends could tell, like if a nigga
Nah,
really.
that is deception. You
No,
can
no,
never
no,
tell
I'm
a guy
not
good penis.
I'm not talking about far as dick. I'm talking about like far as a girl, you're not chasing for the penis. You looking like, hey, this nigga really got bread. Not saying you're per se, but you could tell if a nigga like, nah, son is really broke. He front. You could tell.
Yeah, I
if
can
the
always
rip-
tell a broke guy.
Exactly. So now for us, it's the other way because you're not gonna be looking like, oh, I think guy got a big. You gonna be like, nah, chain too light, 10 carat. You could tell.
Chain too light.
You could tell.
No, you know what's so crazy?
If you can't, your friends, when y'all go to the club, and because you know y'all gonna attract guys.
It is never about the. As you get older,
I'm
you
not-
understand that it's never about what they got on or
I
the
know that.
chain.
But
It's
you
about
can
a
tell-
main character.
but
Like you
you
can
can
tell
tell-
who's
but-
paying that bill at the end of the night.
Exactly, but you can tell from the door, even his approach, anything. Not to say that you're looking for a guy like you're a gold digger, enough, but you could tell like, nah, son from. You could just tell. You could just tell nigga might be talking too much. Like you could just tell. Like you can see like when you look at like Rihanna, like I got some good pussy. You can see son dumping babies in the left and right. He's not playing.
Okay.
Like you could tell that off rip.
Drake said it was average.
Huh?
Who what?
Drake said it was average.
Drake smashed Rihanna?
Drake's
Yeah.
I never heard
And
him
the
say
sex was
that.
average.
No, I didn't know he actually got to smash it, though.
She like your daddy's sister.
Yeah, but you really can't like even don't get me wrong, far as musically.
She wild out for giving him that pussy.
Like musically, we could be like, he's the illest, but he don't look like
I
a
just
nigga
think
that's
people
like
be capping and you can
really tell like
Drake don't look like that nigga.
yeah, we can't tell his opinion.
Yeah.
Like far as musically, yes, but like
I feel like
Like,
when
come
you
on.
think
I can't
you
trust your
can,
opinion
you
on
get
that.
disappointed.
What you know?
That's true.
Drake fucking.
His half white side might not understand what
He said Drake's a savage. Drake smashed mad chicks. He
So
might
there's
have that inside
no
though.
I'm not saying he's
disappointed
not,
and
but it's
you
like you
thought-
could just
you
like
thought,
certain
like,
people's
it was it.
opinion, you can't really like just like take.
Okay, what you about to say?
I wanted to ask you guys as men, have you ever experienced a point where you thought like it was gonna be everything and it wasn't?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Nah,
So you can't tell.
the chick, I swear I thought that shit was gonna be good,
Uh,
and she had no walls, so it
you
made
just
no
fell in
sense.
there.
That shit was hurting
It was an
forever because he
abyss.
says this all the time.
And another chick that I had no expectations for her shit was good, and I was shocked.
Crazy.
What the fuck?
I agree with that.
Blew your mind.
You remember back in UCP days?
Don't point
I'm
at
not-
me. Don't say no
Don't-
names.
I said you have a job. I didn't say it. I didn't say no. I did not say it. I said it
He
was a
said
job.
he said the job.
I said a
Go
job.
ahead, go ahead.
Remember there was this chick that was mad skinny. I was like, this is not gonna be a good time.
Yes, yes.
And it was amazing.
Amazing,
It was amazing. Then
Yeah, because she a slim goodie, of course.
Yeah.
And she gonna do shit that you like. Okay.
it was crazy. It was crazy.
You said she a slim goodie?
Yeah, because some girls that slim, they know how to ride dick well. They know how to take that dick. A lot of
No,
girls.
You don't like skinny girls, guys.
Skinny girls. Skinny girls. Skinny girls can take dick better than big girls.
Exactly.
That's why
Big
I
girls
said-
can't
Excuse me,
take
don't do
it,
that.
yo.
Don't compare.
No,
But skinny
I'm
girls, guys.
Don't compare. Don't compare, Rich. Just keep it moving.
I didn't say it's
Don't
better. I
compare.
said they could take it better.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't say that. That's not right.
Well,
Just
Keep
talk
it
about the
moving,
skinny
Rich.
girls and don't
Keep it
include
moving.
thick girls. Just say it's skinny.
I'm just talking about my experiences in life.
Yo, shout out to my
far as
thick
the
girls,
look,
man, because
like,
even if
I
skinny
love
girls
my
can
thick
take
girls.
it better, I am
That's why
all
I
about my
like
thick
stressing
pussy.
it.
Shout out to the girls.
Like, Shorty, what's her name? I could tell it's the talk, arrogance. I'm like, nah, we'll just be friends because I know it's not gonna be worth my while, and you're not gonna be nasty enough because you look like you want to be touched and all that. That's why
I just want to say something. I love when men know shit about each other, because he's like, you remember, and then you automatically know. I love that about men, because a girl would have been like, my homegirl would have been like, you remember? And would have said everything like this. Shut up!
You see, I said to him right away, like, don't say no name.
I would never say no name. I'll never say no name. No, see, you trouble.
They gonna hit us up in the DMs later.
Let's go. But anyway, it is 8:20. We usually try to end the show at 8. Dave, we gotta get you on the show as an actual guest. You can pull up with me as well, so you can feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? But we cool here.
He said he's not coming back around here. It's Long Island. You don't fuck with Long Island.
Yeah, I love Long Island.
Y'all better do a take 2 right now, cause
wait, y'all can't come back?
No, I'm not coming back.
I told y'all.
I live in Jersey.
Well, if they ain't coming back, all y'all that joined our live because of them, make sure y'all follow us. Alright?
Yeah, follow them.
Please follow us.
That's our guy novel.
But
it's a celebrity.
Yeah, that's a celebrity over there.
Celebrity over there.
You know what I mean?
Novel is the illest. That's my guy.
Shout out to Novel, man, out here. I wish I would have.
Listen, we've been running to everybody. Our podcast, we've been running to everybody. I know I'm gonna meet you eventually. You know what I mean? Trust me. Like I said, I just hit you last week, and you're here today.
Hold on.
That's God, man. That's God.
I have beef with the podcast though.
Why?
And I'm gonna say it publicly.
What?
Because my calendar is dropping November 25th, and I sent y'all an invite, and y'all seen it, and I didn't get a yes, we're coming.
I will be there. I will be
November 20th, no, the 23rd is Thanksgiving.
It's a party?
It's a red carpet calendar release.
Oh, I can throw some sushi shit.
Oh yeah,
We're coming.
we'll pull up to that.
Don't even say nothing else.
Whoop whoop, they said it!
No, I'm usually the person who reads the messages. And
I said Daniel, I'm telling them I've been holding it.
No. You know we got mad love for you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I love y'all too. So November 25th, red carpet calendar release, Lux Bar and Grill.
In Manhattan, Harlem.
Yes. And I'm gonna be releasing my perfumes that day. I have a perfume for both men and women.
Okay.
You mean cologne?
Cologne for men.
No. So guys, honestly, in the perfume or cologne world, there really isn't a sex.
Difference.
It's just that for men, it's a bit stronger, but there is no such thing.
Oh yeah, I know she been doing her real research.
Yes.
Hold on, the lady at the perfume spot we go to actually told me that exact thing.
Yes.
She said it's really not a difference.
There is no difference.
It's all the water.
So you guys, and I will be giving samples out, so that day you guys will have some Esme smells.
Now there's some water-based colognes.
Come through.
Yeah, they don't last long. That's why I like oil-based.
The water-based shit is trash.
Actually,
Yeah. But real quick, for both of y'all before we wrap it up, Esme, we already got if your toxic trait has changed or anything like that. But Jerry,
She's toxic? You toxic?
Not really.
I gotta watch that show.
Yeah, you gotta go watch it. Trust me. She literally rides another female on this show. Like,
two females.
she had 2 females. Zena.
Yeah.
Zena.
What's the name? Oh, the girl with the big butt? Oh, that's the other girl. That's the one. What's the one with
the Indian one?
That's Zamina. No, I brought a Indian friend.
That's the girl with the big butt, right?
She do got a big butt.
Yeah, that's what came up with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does have a big butt.
She's big as his teeth.
got a big butt.
I don't know.
Either way.
Jerry, ask your question, my brother.
Oh, my classic is for
both of them.
Danny? Oh, okay.
But we'll start off with our original guest.
Yes.
And then we can ask Daniel after.
Would you rather be?
You have to choose one of them.
You have to choose one of them and explain why. Would you rather be married and miserable or single and lonely, and why?
What kind of question is that?
Me, honestly, like I'm like a popular loner, so like I like the single part. I don't want no ties, no what's the name like.
So you okay with being single and lonely?
Yeah, I'm an only child.
Oh, we changed the single and alone.
Single and alone.
My bad, yeah, single and alone.
I'm a popular loner. I'm an only child, so I'm used to being by myself.
Single and alone. Lonely means you have nobody. So we changed to single and alone. Cause you could always.
Me personally, like I've been alone for all these years. Like I'm cool with it. I only really trust myself, so it's like.
Yo, we're gonna get a dating show right here on your podcast. I'm gonna bring him a few girls who are single, and we're gonna
Listen, keep in mind. Listen, we with it.
I am with that, boy. I'm with that.
Daniel.
Single one. Wait.
Single and alone.
Would you rather be married and miserable, or would you rather be single and alone?
It sucks because if you're married, You gotta pay child support and alimony.
That's if you get divorced.
If you get divorced.
Yeah, so choose wisely.
So you want to be single and alone?
Yeah, but you know, you could honestly, you could pass away like that, bro.
Like what?
Being miserable.
I mean,
people are dying from
Michelle
that.
Obama said she was miserable for 10 years.
But she would pick 10 years being miserable with her husband and have 50 or 40
she really said
years
she was depressed.
No, she said she was miserable.
Yeah, she said
What, during what?
She said 10 years. She said she was miserable for 10 years.
While he was in office?
While he was running, while he was
running.
all that.
Yeah, but just think about
I get it.
this.
She had a lot of potential.
No, it's not even that. Just imagine like even like from the underground point of view, like doing a web series and a DVD and people knowing you. Like you under the microscope. So imagine that situation where you're really under the microscope. Like he couldn't even be like, "Hey, nice to meet you." Oh shit, he's flirting. He's out of his relationship. Like that's a lot, yo. You go to the soup, you can't be regular. I watched one time. I was in Verizon one time, right? Mm-hmm. Obama had Verizon phone. I knew the guy at the thing. The nigga said that like, "Yo, I got Obama's number." Like, try to pull up his account. The feds came in like 2 minutes.
While he was president?
While he was president, because he had a Verizon phone.
Yeah.
But you know how niggas be at the thing could pull up.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm getting it. They upgrading the phone at Verizon. He's like, yo,
he's
trying
to stunt.
Pulled up the account. The FBI came in there in like 2-3 minutes.
What are you doing?
Like, what are you? So it's just like to be under that type of. even as an entertainer, like it's hard to really keep a relationship, especially if you got a girl that's not into the field.
Yeah.
Like the field that you in. Like we just know Michelle was like she's the first lady. I don't really know what like she was really doing.
She's
she's very smart. She said he helped her, but it's like she probably didn't want to be in a microscope. Then the daughter was smoking a blunt. Like, yo, that's regular shit.
Yeah.
But they made it look like, oh, because the president, like, they don't make mistakes or nothing like that. Like,
they can't smoke.
That's not really.
But that's how it is when you like.
So who wants to be like? I wouldn't want to be like even getting the entertainment. I was like, yo, damn, I really want to be like, cause I'm like some days I'm not in the mood. I don't want to talk. Like, I'm my kids, a person to talk to for mad long. Like, look, man, just take my number. I gotta. Now you look like a fuck. Damn, like
you don't got time for his fans. I get it.
Exactly. So it's like,
what did you choose though? Single alone or single alone? Why?
I don't know. I like being alone.
Like we can't hear you.
I said I like being alone. Like that's fine.
You'd rather be alone.
No. You said he
lying. You don't like being alone, Daniel.
No.
Oh.
You don't like being alone.
Damn, Daniel. Now she'll be like, you don't like my company, Daniel?
That got it with the right button.
She'll be like, no, I'm leaving you alone now. So now what are you gonna do?
First of all, I was put in Daniel's life to do shit like this, to put him on the spot. That's it.
Oh, they throw up the Haitian flags, by the way. Shout out to all my zones.
Y'all see the flag back there.
And behind Daniel, you know, like, you gotta really think about it. Is it really a bad thing? A lot of some of the most successful people was alone.
I love being alone.
Because now you gotta think about when shit work for you, when shit pop for you, what could a person tell you? Can a person call or text your phone?
Huh?
Yo, I was there you wasn't there. I was by myself. I was alone.
That's true, but I feel like if I was already married, unless the misery, because you can work through misery, like Michelle Obama did after those 10 years.
But her misery.
You were so deep. That wasn't the question.
Her misery is only the point because of the microscope. Before he was running, it was no microscope. Did we know who Obama was and prior to him running? No.
I heard he was smoking blunts and chilling.
He was chilling. He looked like he kicking back, legs crossed, smoking weed in his backyard. We didn't know.
Yeah.
So now you got it's like LeBron. It's the same shit. He's under the microscope. His kids is under the microscope. Everywhere they go around, he gotta have bodyguard. They can't be regular kids. They gotta have security. They probably getting escorted from class to class. No, a lot of people don't want to live like that. That's why they start going crazy when they get older.
Black. Your question.
Non-negotiables. 3 non-negotiables in relationships for the two fellas.
We're gonna start with Daniel.
3 not like you won't
Damn,
deal
I
with
feel
it.
excluded.
We asked you these questions.
you got these questions
So,
No, I'm lying. Go.
Go ahead. No.
3 non-negotiables in a relationship. You won't deal with it. 3 of them.
3 non-negotiables.
Can't do it.
Kids.
Damn, that's hard. Go first, Arlis. I gotta think.
Go ahead.
A chronic complainer. I'm not going for it.
That's deep.
It's a
Chronic complainer.
It's a disease.
Complaint, I think
Like,
it's a planter.
No. Look at it. It's a mental illness. Chronic complaint. A person that complains for no
everything.
purpose. For everything. Not dealing with
I
that.
haven't heard that one.
That's
a
a
mental
new one. That's a
illness.
new one.
Never complain about the chronic.
He said I can never complain about the chronic. All right. What's number 2 for you? Can you date somebody with kids?
Yeah, I like kids. I love kids.
All right.
Don't Google it. He's Googling it.
You can look at the symptom. Woman has to be able to bring something to the table, more than just looks. So I'm not dealing with like.
She said she don't bring shit to the table.
That part.
That part.
I
remember her
definitely
saying
said
that.
that.
I got a couple of saying I don't bring
You
shit to the
something
table. She knows she does. She was just talking shit in the
Yeah,
episode.
that's the talk.
Because you gotta,
It's called marketing.
yeah, but you gotta realize you live on the gram, so you always gonna bring something to the table. So you always gonna bring money coming in.
Yeah.
Because you know how to utilize that to your.
So what is something that it could bring? What is something like some type of value? That's what you mean.
Yeah, because like I always like took care of the woman, but they have the most to say. I'm like, nah, you just shut the fuck. Don't say nothing.
Cause you did it when we make more money than you.
Hell yeah, I'm looking for that.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Hell yeah.
What's your last one?
Let me see.
If you can't think of one, we can stop at 2. I'm just if you got a third one. You know what's funny?
I just like to protect. I'm a person. I just like to protect my peace. Like if I'm not at peace, it ain't gonna work. Like I've been in situations. I'm not even in an arguing and shit. I'll just like, nah, you think you right, but like.
And you keep moving.
So anyone who disturbs your peace.
Yeah, because if you don't have your peace, like it's a distraction. So like I'm trying to get here, because I'm not gonna say all women, but some people don't look at the long term. A lot of people don't have long-term goals. Like people don't even understand what they on the earth for. People just waste time. We living on borrowed time. So when you be like, damn, this person died, but in reality, what did they ever accomplish? They were just out here. They wasn't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like what was your purpose? That's why I said I looked up like Keenan Ivory Wayans because like he did something as a black man and a lot of people he really created generational wealth.
Facts.
And he don't really get the credit like he put the whole family on like and they family put the kid. So it's like
did millionaires made off of that show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're able to do something like that, that's ill. Maybe if he had a person always complaining on, he couldn't come up with that idea. Think about it. He was a black man on Fox when they never had no black shows, and it was Cole in Living Color. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have black shows. They had like Married with Children and shit like that was on there.
Shout out to
I love Married with Children.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love it too, but I'm just saying
I love Al Bundy though.
Yeah, Al Bundy with the man.
That's part of the reason why I love cheesecake so much to this day.
What about you?
But you got to think about it.
If he don't say it quick, I'm gonna tell y'all.
3 non-negotiables.
3 non-negotiables.
Strawberry cheesecake, baby.
If he don't tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Someone who's always lying.
He
I
lies.
forgot to put that.
See, people
That
always
was the
get
last one. I forgot.
liars.
Yo, just tell me the truth.
Shut up, cause you a liar. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Who, me? A liar. That's one. Number 2, cheater. That's the same thing. The cheater have to lie to you to cheat on.
That's right.
Okay. Someone that's not ambitious. Like if you lazy as fuck.
Oh, okay. We got that one before. All right, last one.
Low sex drive.
Oh, yeah.
This is my friend, okay? I know his business.
So he needs to. He needs.
So you need.
Guys, you ever seen that Duracell commercial with the bunny?
Keep going and going.
Shit. You know how Haitians get down there. Let me get that right there. You know how you give it some spot. That's that sauce. You got it. I mean, like right.
You still young, so of course you girl got that.
Hello, don't be shy. You know Daniel.
You in your 20s?
Nah, I'm in my 30s.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm all for that. You definitely gotta have a high sex drive. Because it might be at one point in time when the joint can't get up no more, so I want to have all my fun.
Honey.
Before I ask my last question, we talked about this last episode. Do y'all agree with the idea that the real A Verb said when he said men are more hyped to smash? By the way, it flies away. Men are more. I'm just letting you know.
I told y'all about the commercial thing.
Let's go.
He ready all the time.
I'm gonna. Hey, what? I'm looking at the both of them. Get out of here.
I told you he ready all the time, guys.
I wasn't thinking about that.
No. I was just to my point. Yeah. Like that was his third one.
When I see shit wrong.
All right. Go ahead.
Real Averb said that men are more hyped to smash 3 different women than they are to smash their shorty 3 times in a row. Would y'all agree with that? In the same day. I said 3 times in a row.
I mean,
like you'll get up for 3 different women, but for your wife, by the third time, your Johnson might be like,
why? Because it's there already. They live with these there. You can get that anytime.
It depends on what.
Hot box.
Yeah.
If the box is fire, you getting up every time.
But you gotta really think about it. Like no disrespect to like other people, but sometimes like you get disinterested as time go on. It's like, all right, I need something new, and the girl might be like, I want something new too. It's like the thrill went from going crazy to it might be like a sidebar. Like,
ooh, sheesh.
You know what that?
That's because relationships don't reinvent themselves. Like I feel like women, when they secure a man, they just be regular. You could never be regular. Like I can't go to the store and not be dressed up and not look good because I'm never gonna be regular. So for my man, I'm always gonna switch it up.
Never be regular.
Never be regular.
So a lot that a lot, like as I said, some girls like get comfortable. Like I dated some women that like I met them, Tiana Taylor, abs, all of that, and they started letting themselves go, and then like they like, yo, you going. We're not married. This ain't for better or for worse. Like this is. I'm in the gym working out every day, keeping my shit up. Like why you
doing this?
Yeah, because now they like I already got him. I'm comfortable.
Why are you doing this to us?
Last question. What is your most toxic trait? Your most toxic trait. Think about it. Don't think about yours because we're about to ask you next.
I mean, people say like I'm opinionated and shit. Like I might have.
You too opinionated, you mean?
That's not toxic.
Yeah, because opinionated is not. It's too opinionated. It might be a toxic trait.
I don't really say much. Like I don't really think I'm like. I kind of like toxic females a little bit. Kind of turns me on. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in that situation.
Because you're not trying to fall in love. You know.
Nah, but it was like girls like they do crazy shit, chase me around with a knife and shit like that.
You like that?
It was kind of like put the little situation like on edge a little bit. Like,
so I kind of like. I almost died, my nigga. I love this bitch.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like they might want to
look at his face.
They want to like wrestle a little bit and shit like that. It was like that was. You know what I mean?
She like to shake him up a little bit.
Yeah, they like talk shit. Motherfucker, you wanna like that shit kind of turns me on a little bit. Say it again.
Jesus Christ.
That's toxic as fuck.
That is toxic as fuck.
Yeah, that's toxic, man. What about you?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have any.
Your toxic trait is that you don't self-reflect.
Yeah.
Oh.
You say you don't what?
You don't self-reflect. The fact that you think that you don't have any means you don't look back at things and be like, I fucked up right here.
I'm a fucked up nigga in this situation.
I'm a fucked up nigga.
Huh?
I tell the chicks I'm a fucked up nigga. I'm a piece of shit.
So then what makes
because they
what makes you a piece of shit?
Because you don't.
What makes you a piece of shit?
Huh? What makes you a piece of shit? What makes you a piece of shit?
After that situation with all this.
But see, no.
No name.
No. Because he didn't listen. You know what it is? He didn't listen to me. And he did like all type of shit that I'm like, yo, bro, did I tell you to do any of this thing with this girl? You better do me. He did like the roses and all. I'm like, boy.
Then you're a romantic?
Or you're a hopeless romantic?
And that was I'm like, yo, damn.
You doing too much.
You doing the most.
He's doing the most.
I said you should have just asked.
After that, I had to really stop.
He's a Libra.
Because he thought like she gonna stay with him, like that was guaranteeing the pussy. Instead of like, yo, look, you come out here, you staying with me, I'm gonna fuck, right? You should have just said that, and then now she could say yes or no.
All right, what really happened was things just kept getting worse and worse. The Airbnb, I had to get another Airbnb. Then I had to use my cousin's spot. Then they happened to have a guy doing massages with roses and flowers and shit. So things just kept happening. So.
And that's why I said, after my initial conversation, I said,
Daniel,
be aggressive.
What is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
You're a Libra.
What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
I'm born 2 days before Christmas.
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo? Oh, we got all the
all the Libras. I got 2 Libra kids out here, and I mean.
You got 2
if you don't love me, something's wrong with you.
Who's Libras? They're not Scorpio.
That's dope.
So would you say
no means to love.
Would you say your toxic trait? Matter of fact, I'm sorry. You said you tell girl that you're a fucked up person. What's fucked up about you?
Everything.
That's not a good answer.
Daniel's such a liar. Daniel is the sweetest.
Go ahead, Esme.
He's the sweetest guy you ever gonna meet. He's humble.
So what do you believe? What do you believe his?
I was trying to get
his
fucked up.
toxic trait.
Are you trying to get him to be a fucked up?
Because he's not. I just felt like
obsessive.
He's a
what?
You're obsessive.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
No, so like if it's a skit, he's obsessed about the skit. If it's work, he's obsessed. Go watch the nigga's stories. He does 100 things in one day. Like he's just obsessed.
But
with
that's
the grind.
hard worker.
No, can I just tell you? I just took Daniel to Mexico. I took Daniel to Mexico for his birthday because Daniel doesn't live. Like he doesn't live.
He just works.
He just works. He doesn't.
He's Asian, but a lot of Asians like that though. That's how they was raised.
Yeah, but that's not cool.
No, but you
I have to take care of my family, okay?
No. That's not cool. I just posted something and it's like, why does death exist? So you can understand how living is so good. You know what I mean? So with Daniel, like he's obsessed with whatever it is in front of him.
So he's not
like
living.
if he likes a girl, that nigga was just gonna like this.
That's a toxic trait.
She had the da-da-da-da-da.
The machine guns that keep going.
I think he changed from that.
No, he hasn't changed. Like he's just like.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out. What is she mean?
I'm gonna explain myself. Let me explain.
You obsessive. You drilling into that.
He's a drill.
When you see something
He's a
like
drill.
that,
He's a drill.
you really like you go hard
Like
with
with that young lady.
But I think, but see,
he
like
kept going and going.
no,
and going.
it wasn't. It happened like 2 or 3 times, but.
What you mean 2 or 3 times?
I mean, like it wasn't that. Like I wasn't talking for that long.
No, it happened like it's just this one day that just.
Daniel is obsessive, y'all. Like and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing to be like that because that means that you have like character. That means that you in tune to what you're in tune to.
Obsessive means that.
Daniel, you.
No, yes.
I felt like I told Daniel because I rock with Daniel. I said, yo, Daniel, you're too nice and people gonna take advantage.
Daniel,
That's what I'm saying. Like Daniel.
Have you ever cheated?
Wait, yeah.
He's a cheater.
Hold on.
Is a psycho cheater?
No,
serial cheater.
If I feel like you cheating on me or you playing me, then yeah.
You cheating back?
Yeah.
Because he's obsessive.
No, I know.
Can I just say this?
Like I feel it.
No, he's obsessive. So if you think you're cheating, he's gonna go hard. He's obsessed with cheating on you.
No, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna look at your patterns. Like when I fuck with a chick, I know everything about them. I know when they lying to me. I know when they lying to me.
Hold on, guys.
I know when they lying to me. I know when their patterns change. I know when they don't pick up their phone call. I know it. So when I feel something's off and I'm right, then I'm like, all right.
It's true. He's obsessive.
And I'm right. How do you know you're right?
I know I'm right.
Because he's obsessive. Guys, he's obsessive.
As you saying now,
He's obsessive. So if he like you, he gonna learn. He's like, y'all seen that show You?
Yeah.
He gonna know everything about you.
You Joe?
I'm Joe.
You're in the show on that. Yo. You want to say shout out to Daniel James show.
shout out to all of y'all.
Don't you want to know what you did?
Yeah, y'all need your own show though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I need that.
If we don't end up on Tubi on a show, if we don't end up in a skit, Daniel, we don't have a problem. That's all I'm saying.
I'll come to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is right there, bro. There's no problem with us being.
I go to Brooklyn every single day.
He works in Brooklyn.
Every single day.
In Brooklyn.
I work in Sunset Park.
We could be in Brooklyn right now. What's up? Like don't do that.
Sunset Park is far.
You gonna have to answer your DMs though.
Just hit me up.
All right.
As manager.
He's my manager, but I'm here.
After he came here, now my mission is to be the first podcast on Tubi.
That's dope.
That's good.
Tubi holla at us, man. You know what I mean? I think we need like 50
Well, y'all should
million more
post Daniel
followers.
because Daniel has plenty of.
The both of them. Both of y'all gonna get us on Tubi.
Yes. Just keep working.
Yes.
Daniel was supposed to be in my movie. I gave him the role, and then he used it in another movie. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That was it?
You was supposed to be judging my movie. Then like the day before I'm supposed to film it, you were judging another movie. I said, I done back to this shit. I got all the lines. I done sent them the script, everything. So I bet, yo, we can do it this day. She was gonna be like, what's the name? Then I look on this nigga. I looked at that story.
That shit happened.
No, remember I was like, you was like, you want to get in? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have her do the court officer. You was like, I bet.
You the court officer?
No, I was like, you were the court officer. No,
I was. We just did a whole new show.
No, he was supposed to be in my movie that's coming out next month, right? Damn. So he's like, yo, he wanted me to throw you in. I was like, all right, well, but have her as a sexy court officer. You're gonna be the judge. I sent him the script I sent him the script and everything. Right? We supposed to do it the next day, the day before I'm going to this nigga live. I'm like, this nigga the judge, you done took my. What the fuck is going on here?
I'm gonna just put it March 28th, 2024 is my movie premiere.
Yeah. Right. Don't forget November 25th at Lux. She dropped
Lux Bar and Grill.
Right? See,
yes.
I got you.
Make sure I'm doing a turkey drive November 19th.
Oh, yeah, I saw that video. I got coming with you and a friend.
November 19th. That's next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
November 25th. We shoot on Sundays.
It's okay. Just come to the premiere. It's cool.
Come early.
Okay. All right.
To where?
I'm with it.
For the turkey drive.
It's from 1 to 4.
Nah, we'll come early.
1 to 5. We come early.
It's from 1 to 4.
Before your podcast.
Yeah, we come early.
That's before the podcast.
Yeah, we come early.
Y'all gonna donate
I can
turkeys?
get a big purr.
Yeah, I will. I'm big on doing.
I can get some turkeys.
You guys gonna donate some turkeys?
We gotta bring
we need
turkeys.
that.
We gotta get money to get turkeys.
You can do either.
Let me confirm with somebody who gets turkeys all the time.
Because me personally, I don't want nobody's money. I would prefer the turkeys.
The turkeys.
But if you guys want to give, I'll do the shopping. I don't have a problem. I'll send back receipts.
Nah, just let me know. Definitely. I'm with that. I'm with shit like that.
So once again, shout out to Esme.
Yes, SBV.
Esme_V. Daniel Jean. There's a number behind
that. I have a question.
56. I knew he's not 516. Look, he's not 516.
Wait, I have a question. Since it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men.
What's up?
All right, this is where you capture my words being spoken, okay?
All right.
He's very educated. He was like a seductive math teacher or something.
I do have a master's degree.
I knew it. That's what's up.
All right, gentlemen. Let me disarm y'all real quick. Nah, seriously. So, when is it too soon to announce a relationship?
It is never too soon to announce a relationship. It just matters how you feel about that person. Yeah. You gotta know.
That was fine.
Hold on, let me tell you. I wasn't
gonna contradict you.
You just gotta know that person is that person. Personally, myself personally, my relationship that I'm in now, I announced it very quick than I usually do.
Really?
Immediately, like as soon as I met.
Were you in a relationship when I was here?
Yeah. She wasn't she wasn't even really
she got him
jacking all the way on board at first. I was like, no. She's a Leo.
Okay.
She's a Leo.
I didn't really. I gotta understand what y'all said, but how do you announce it though? Like you go put on Instagram?
No, absolutely.
I understand the marriage or the baby shower.
No, that's not happening. What I'm saying is, start claiming, start
taking. Like on Instagram,
no. Like introduce them to your parents, to your family, bringing them to family functions.
The gang knows about her now.
I mean, me personally,
we introduce it to the mom.
My current relationship,
be real.
It's probably the
my mother used to be like, y'all don't want me none of them unless she's the one.
We bringing you some girls that mean something because you are broken. We need to fix you. I got you. Don't worry.
He said he never been in love. He said he never been in love.
We gonna bring some.
Let's go. Me personally, my current relationship, I introduced her pretty early. Yeah, I just.
Stephanie was that?
No, I didn't say Stephanie.
That's good.
Well, I got somebody for you though.
Well, you had a good answer. We're gonna go.
She make more money than you. I know she do. But go ahead.
That's good.
That's what you're looking for.
I'm not really looking.
She definitely make more money than you.
Ain't just the fact of the money; it's the fact of how we mesh well. I don't really care about.
You gonna mesh with her because
I don't really care about it. I'm not gonna ask of anything. So,
I like this answer. But I will say that the current relationship I'm in, I definitely introduced her pretty early. Literally, like when we started dating.
Right away.
Right
you
away.
told us before.
It was.
We friends now, so I'm coming to the wedding.
Sure, no problem. I'm with it. Yeah, I never messed with you, so she won't mind.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You met it, and it's crazy because know him a long time. I never seen him as he's glowing.
Yeah.
Yo, his eyes are white and shit. It's like
I'm so friendly. People always think I'm flirting with them, and he kept saying like, "Yo, I got a girlfriend." I'm like, bro,
that was a different girl back then.
I knew. Didn't I tell you that?
It's a different girl from when you.
I like her. I like the new one.
Yeah.
Cause your flow is different. I was just like, you man, insecure. Like
because when I looked at the joint when he showed
it to beat you.
No, the old one just
to beat you.
Yeah, I never got beat. I don't get beat by girls.
Because I was like, that's why I didn't know because I see when you was talking and the way he looked at you, I was like, was like, you got a girlfriend? Because the look was like kind of.
Oh nah. He was just like very defensive, but I'm very friendly. So she was like
basically on the last episode she was on. She didn't ask me to do nothing. She was like, show me how you would seduce a woman.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And she stood in front of me, and I started sweating. She took my hat, put my hat on her head, and then everyone was like, "Oh nah, this is great." I was like, "Listen, you gonna get me, Jerry, like, you gonna get him in trouble." I was like, "Too late." I ain't gonna lie. Never get episode is the start of the end of that relationship. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh damn!
It really started. The very next guest got in front of me and said she flied me out.
I'm very professional.
And then that was the end of my relationship.
Right? I'm very professional.
No,
you were, but something like.
But you're different. You're like very seasoned.
That girl,
you know how to talk and shit like that.
She told him that
I didn't respect him. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Like doing the acting shit. You got to smile. Like she know how to.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Like you have to say like good like media training and shit. So you're you like give like media training courses and shit like that too. We got. She's well spoken.
We might need that. We might need that. But anyway, once again, shout out to Enemy Daniel 56. My boy Arlis underscore Michaels, the professional chiller. Make sure you check it out. Huh?
Yeah.
What's up? He said, how do you go about announcing? To him, not an announcement thing. It's just.
I'm
just trying to be bro. I'm just like certain things like I would like to know because it's like you would know when you're with somebody. Like you know like when y'all together. So like do you go to like
you the married one?
Do you take it to Instagram? Like what do you like you know when you're with you have to be like okay you're my girl now. Like you would know if you're.
Because I made the person ask. I make people like you gotta ask me.
No, but when you like.
No, it's not only fucking no. You gotta look at me in my eyes and be like, yo, we together. Because I'm not overplaying my part with nobody.
But when you know, like, if he's your boyfriend now.
No, because what happens is you make like me. I just said I'm very nice. So people sometimes take that and run with it. Oh, she's being nice. If I'm with you, I'm gonna make you feel like you're the only man. I'm gonna individually make you feel like you're the only man in the world. Do you understand?
But I'm just saying, if y'all spending a lot of quality time, going places, food, all of that type of stuff, wouldn't y'all know that?
No, I spend a lot of time with a lot of people. That's what I do for work.
Oh, see. You're a socialite, bitch, basically.
But if you're my person, we have to have a meeting of the mind.
I'm just saying this because I like okay. What I'm supposed to do? We're going steady now. Like what
you gotta say, yo, you mine. Boom.
But when the girl knows, if I move a girl in, what I'm supposed to still, if I move her into my house and I'm gonna be like,
oh no, that's different.
I would still have to be like, oh, we together and you living with me.
That's different though. You're that extreme. You know, how did you and your wife?
Me been with her since she was like in high school.
We went to a church together, pretty much.
You always get them to church.
That's where I'm gonna start going back.
No, listen.
I like the church.
I got my first bunch from church.
That's why when you bring your friend, we all gonna hang out.
Sexual experience.
I think you will love her.
I think so.
If I don't ask you to be my girlfriend, don't ever consider yourself my girlfriend.
No, absolutely not.
That's cool.
So that's why she's saying it's important to say.
I just like vibes.
No, it is.
If I didn't personally be like, yo,
you my girl?
Are you my girl? Do you want to be my girl? Don't ever call yourself my girl to anybody.
No, that's a fact because I'm just gonna share this real quick, but. I feel like my last relationship, like really, I went into that relationship saying I was a table full, which is why when I came here, I was like, I don't bring shit to the table. I had all these perceptions of who I was. And then that relationship kind of slapped me in my ass and told me everything different. So I was just living life and healing and all this stuff. And then in this situation that I'm in now, because I meet great guys, but we never connected. So when I connected with this one person, I was just like you have to ask me because I'm never going to overplay my part ever again. You know what I mean? So people have all these insecurities. Like even with, like people look at me and they're like, oh, you're never shy or you're never insecure. But I am. I have all these things in the dark. I just don't let people see because I'm a fucking Leo. Hello?
Yeah, but nobody's going to believe when you sit there and say you bring that. Nobody's going to believe that.
Oh, no. They better the fuck not. Hello?
So it's like,
that's me.
Same thing where you just said how he's like, y'all tell people all this shit. Nobody's gonna.
Yeah, nobody's gonna believe that. But what I'm saying is you have to be very aware because every person is living their own life. So you need to tell me, this is where we headed, this is where we going. You know what I mean? So that I know how to act accordingly. Because honestly, if I'm just dating you or I'm your girl, I'm gonna be different. You're gonna get a different version of me.
Depending,
you know what I'm saying?
on your status.
If we're together, there's a lot of shit that's gonna change. But if we just dating, then we just eating good food.
It's crazy.
No, it's the truth.
The Henny. I know. Yo, shout out to Esme. Shout out to Dana Jean. Shout out to Arlis Michaels. We gonna wrap it up today. That was amazing. Right. That was amazing.
We are going to Rich Wedding, man.
Next month. I like her
The reception gonna be lit, y'all.
Alright, y'all. Once again, shout out to y'all.
Daniel.